I would never thought, or I would have thought that I would do a reading like that. I received some message today in the early morning while I was preparing myself for today, and it was I'm looking at the current moment at a huge sign for myself to start the reading, and while I was preparing myself, I heard the German word for Twinflame. It is called Zwillingsflamme. We have in German, in the German language, there's a difference. So we have the word Dualseele, and now I'm seeing, wow, there's coming a message through. We will see how it went, and how it goes, but it will be, I'm hearing it's so much needed. For some of you it will be like, don't get too cozy in your current situation, and it has a topic, the theme for, and when I mean don't get too cozy in your current situation, it's like circumstances, or like a feeling like a tower moment has fallen, or the tower has fallen, like something is gonna be destructed. There's a reason behind it, and that reason could help you to consider, to acknowledge, to recognize that there's a message coming through from our soul family, but especially from that divine soul, you could say, recognition in yourself and in one another. Not a lot of soul twin flames are incarnated on Earth, but it's become even more. I know it's a highly discussed topic. At that moment I'm doing that reading. I will not discuss it here. Shortly or briefly said, what I can say is, I want to come back what I was introducing, is that in German we have those like two different words, like Dualseele and Zwillingsflamme. So Zwillingsflamme is you could say twin flame, but also as in other languages, if I come across another healer, I would say, yeah, a really good healer by herself, and she comes from Russia, and some words in another language cannot be directly transported or translated from one another, because words are like, from a perspective, you can someone give a word and he will think something totally different, because in relation to that we have feelings with how we understand that, how we feel that, so when we learn a new language or a new skill like dancing or other things, you have to collect in yourself, you get in touch with that. And I'm a feeling then that in itself is a message that it's like two worlds are gonna take shape to come into union, to come into not just closer, but I'm seeing two big waves, not crashing into another, but forming that beautiful, and it's very energetically. For those who are firm, I'm seeing 444, and I have to say I started reading at 14:44 in digital time. I am so, as well as all of my readings I do for you, my loves and solar angels, I enjoy it. I set the intention that the messages will come through clearly, boldly, softly, gently, how they want to come through. And yeah, and I think it's time to start the reading. I've read a book by Pierre Frank in German, and No, I would say it's not that I have read it. I was going to the library, and at the current times I'm not, I'm not frequently at the library as I did in, I would say, in earlier years before I was grown up with the library, and as I am more connected, you could say, to the soul library, to the universal library, books will come and find me, and that was one of those books. And it was like, find your soul partner, and I was like, no, I'm not concentrating on myself. And the universe was like, yes, that's why I'm ready, girl. So the subtitle of the book is how you can open up yourself even more for the love of your life. And I think that is blending very well with the reading and the messages. And I'm seeing 555 with reading what is now being served through me as a channel. And so beautiful. Again, I'm seeing 2 signs, and spirit animals of mine, they are flying so high. They are just like, we are on the wave. So it's like, it could be as well that your divine counterpart, but I don't like that, like being apart also, because your whole you are on the frequency, you are current, and this is the message, and I want to let it come through in the introduction as well. And I have to say, when I'm sorry because of my throat chakra, when something is like, sometimes it comes through challenging or energies that are coming through, but sometimes I will sip, drink a little bit water or tea. Don't be disturbed by that. And what I wanted to say is that you are on the frequency, on the wave for it. And the message that was coming through was as well, why are you worthy of that love? And even if you feel at that moment, and I have to say, I wasn't really preparing a reading. I know that, and from others, soul friends as well, who do this kind of healing work, working in that field, healing arts, divine artistry. Sometimes it's even better when you're not prepared, but I never would have thought that I would do this kind of a reading today, because it's like popping up. I was like, now we are doing it. I was doing my meditation. It's like, now the energies are aligned and we were setting you through. And Laura, you have just to jump with your collective, the soul angels. And now here I am. And yesterday I was just like thinking, I'm here to serve you. And pardon me if that introduction was, I doubled something, or it was longer, but I want to infuse you all with the message I was getting before. And I was guiding to a skater girl, so Stella. She has become a huge inspiration for me, and especially doing things that are maybe not who are not you are doing it in a way where you can, they are from your soul, but if you want to be brave or you want to be courageous and with your whole heart. And there was a moment where she posted a video where she was getting emotional, and I think she was saying as well that she probably will not put it in a video. I will link, maybe you are interested. I was seeing 33. She's a skater, a female skater, and I really like how she I have the word crosses. She serves her spirit, and how she could you say, conducts herself, how she carry herself, how she's beautiful arranging her outfits, and let that femininity doing it, because from my perspective she's doing it so greatly, so she's blending as well that like skater, you could say she's given her own unique octave, musically said, into that field of experience where she is, and I'm feeling 33 again, and I think for you as well. And it's interesting because when I was starting talking about her, there was like a disturbance, and we will look how many will come. And even if that, and what I was stating, or what I was narrating to you, was that even if there's something like coming up, like wants to disturb, so to hinder, to block, or to spoil, in that case I would say your union with, even if it's just something you want to do for yourself, not just because why, or just because there's no way it can be disturbed, so it's a message. And the moment she helped me to start something freshly was when she was, and it was that moment when she was sitting in a car and she felt emotionally, or attached, she felt emotional about getting into the, I think it was, into the field where she can skate, and into the environment. It was like there were so many people, and she was like collecting herself in the moment where she couldn't collect her, and and she said probably she won't post it, or she won't put it into the video, but she did, and that inspired. And I think from that point of view, putting it now and telling you now, there is something coming up, and even if you feel like something is just like falling apart, or feeling like destroyed, feeling not comfortable, feeling like you don't want to settling in here, some roots, the steps who are gonna your higher self is guiding you, and as well you are protected the way all along. That is said, and that is meant, and that is said, that is reassured. Secondly, every step, sometimes when it's just like feeling like that, and you feel like, how can you come through all these turbulences, and now I have to tell, I hope the introduction won't be too long. Yesterday I was energetically really balanced. I was feeling so good in my creative. I was like feeling connected to my creativity. I was feeling like collected, or I had and I had the idea, or I had the you could say inspired action or movement to go out. The sun is coming out again. I had the feeling to just go out and doing something like fun. And the energies in the town I'm currently living in is so was happier. I was feeling like that, but for the very first moment, you could say after a long period of time, I felt when I was buying some juice for me, I didn't connect to that, and I did not project the negativity onto the other, and was connecting like, okay, I'm feeling so happy because all of these energies. No, I was like, okay, I'm present with myself. I'm here. I did some. I took care of what I had to take care, and then I was coming back home, and in a way, it's like that. Everything what you do currently is like you take care of all those things, and then you come back home to that. And it's because I was directly get to Twinflame, so I will use that term. I will use it, and if you want to look for how you can open up to the love, you can, and I would try to, not just try, I would set the intention that is, and I say the intention now is that we are connecting to that divine field of love, to the divine love, and how can you be even more connected, as in more stable, fruitful, connecting to it regardless of what's around you, so your circumstances. And because your currency is your divine worth, your divine love, everything. And yeah, to open up to that divine love. And I had a sentence, it was just a fast thought, waking up in the early morning, was that yes, now it's gone. Maybe it was not that important, but we will open up to the topics, and I think we are now ready to start the reading and take a sip of tea. You can choose the crystals. And yeah, you can pause the video, you can take a minute, let it shine through what's important for you, and then after a while we'll start reading. Okay, this is kind of funny because it was something doing technically. For a moment I forgot. I forgot how to start the right button to start the video, and I was hearing professionally. And for your, I will refer some topics, and I will give you the link for the book I was given into the library, and because I rented it, and yeah, and that chapter he is talking about how thoughts and your beliefs are creating a field of resonance. It's as he's referring to it, it's in another book. And for your reading, it's the topic is to be connected on the in the astral realms, and in German we say feinstofflich. In English, I would say it's more on a subtle wavelength, as you can say. And in this chapter, he's talking about how you can call your divine love mentally and send out a mental call. And we will look at your cards, how that is speaking out, and which another topics once you come out to me through this channel. Again, I was not prepared, but I did allow it to come through, and I hope, not just I hope, I set the intention that it will become clear, it resonates with you. And because I know many, because of all the distractions and distortions about twin flames, who are like, informations are in the ocean of consciousness and ocean of love, ocean of consciousness we are in, because in the ocean of love there's no something like that. Yeah, I hope I serve you the best. Yeah, set the intention. This message will come through beautifully, gracefully. Yeah, and normally I say that afterwards. Interestingly, I said it before, but I want to say, yeah, thank you for your higher self and my higher self to, for your higher self to let me read your energy, to give you probably guidance, and why I said it before, because everything, this is a collective reading, but everything what resonates, and it's and with the topic sending out a mental call, and with you are getting so many informations through, even if you are or especially if you are like and I'm hearing clouded, especially when you are going on YouTube, the algorithm will give you so many topics, and you will know when it's really divinely guided, when you feel it resonates, and always connect what it's in your heart, and let that resonance, that joy in you to come through. When something feels and you're just jumping right into the to the beginning, and you're just like, no, this is not my sea, this is not my lake, this is not my ocean. Jump out, and maybe it's another pile, or today this is not your reading, because it's really important, and I want to serve your highest good. And yes, let's start, let's dive in. And Pierre Frank has narrated here some sentences like, whenever your life mission, your pathway, it allows, I invite you into my life. Or whenever you want to hear my call, to follow my call, and whenever you feel free. And even if you have some things to, and that connects to the message I was a little bit telling into that really long felt introduction, feel free if you have taken care of everything, and I allow you, I'm open, I give you the permission to join my way. And so it is setting like an intention for partnership in radical freedom and with a free will and alignment. It's an invitation. It's not like do it, an imperative state. It's like, I wanted to invite you to come along, to join my way. And I'm seeing 22 and 7. This kind of mental call can have, and the author is describing it, can have a respective, German we say Wirkung, can affect, you could say affect. You can feel it in the moment. You said it's like a replenishment, it's like an ease, it's like setting in and setting that intention. And the sun is coming out even brighter, and I have to say it was all grey, and I'm seeing another sign for me that it's aligned. It could be as well as a message that maybe your soulmate has heard this kind of call, has or has that firm belief that someday, one day earlier, he will step, he will choose, or you two will collide. And I'm seeing, there's a song by Colby Calais. It's a video where it's like when two people are meeting, or you getting the charisma or the divine sparkle, and you feel something about someone you encounter, and maybe on the streets. And she did a video, I think it was one of her older ones, was 10 years before. I saw it last spring, or I came across it, and it's like the universe has orchestrated a new situation where through like concentrating on your own light, the one light that is given to you by the divine, So about the mental call, if you said that, it's not that it works on the outside, it works innerly. It helps you to create the resonance field where you can seeing again another sign where you can uplift yourself in the moment you are saying those kind of affirmations like time is playing no role and I'm ready, I'm already connected to you. So I'm waiting, and actually that kind of waiting it's like that. Was it Alexander Lior who said that? Or I'm thinking about that in the moment where and I experienced by myself, it's not a waiting, it's like you know that someone is there in that resonance field, but you're doing your thing. You're just doing your thing, and the information I'm waiting and I'm ready, and that kind of waiting is so joyful for me. And even that waiting, or even that knowing, even that is so joyful for me, because every day I become more conscious, more, you could say, I sense more, you can become more awake, you can your subtle energies. Every day you become even more your self, your senses, your higher senses, but as well in your human capacity, you become more aware of him, her, them, and in your energetic field. I'm getting a new sign, so and I have to say, those kind of spiritual animals, they're coming, but they are not just like, not that they are lazy, but when they are coming, they're just like reassuring. So it's a huge, big sign for you as well. And normally I don't talk about that because it's just a sign confirmation for myself, what I can give to you. So we're starting with your reading. Okay. And I have not prepared the cards, I have to say. There's a card who wants to, but what I can say is that the energies are even getting higher, and higher sometimes means that even if you did that, a purge out, something like that, you're energetic, you're moving through it with that. And even as well, even if you just like your mind, mentality, or something like it feels, you're just kind of looking away. It's like you feel that energetic, so the message is the energetic resonance will not go away just because you have a bad day or you feel like your nerves feeling, you're feeling blocked or feeling not connected to that. So, and we have the Chariot here as well. And so the Chariot, although I think, okay, I will use the cursor. For that one, I need a crystal. We have Justice. And the Chariot is Cancer energy. This is what I can say. Then we have the Six of Cups. Okay, here's someone. And oh, you have the rose quartz. I was not talking about the rose quartz. And interesting, I would not use this kind of crystals, but for that reading it was like it was supposed to be to use them. It was required. And we have the King of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I would talk at first about these cards. So we have the Chariot, Justice, and then the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm getting a feeling like, in a way you feel where you are guided through because of the Ten of Pentacles. It's like easy moving through with the Chariot card and Justice. Something was served that has to be served all the way long. And with Six of Cups, I would say someone who's from your past, or has an effect on your energetic field long time ago. And when we're calling in soulmate, it's not like that, yeah, it's setting attention. I'm seeing a butterfly now. It's so beautiful. When you, and I'm not talking about that calling in, furthermore, you are actually communicating telepathically. I'm hearing it was much needed that it took that time, but now it's appropriate to doing a shortcut or doing all in. It's like the divine has given you the divine light. The King of Wands here we have is a really I'm hearing connected soul. So this could be somebody who's really in a creative field. He do what he does. He's really creative. He could ride a motorbike. He could be really like a musician, artist, being in the creative field. I'm hearing it's like screaming like freedom. And he's someone. Interesting. I'm not guided to how you could say that. I think he's in the strongest way when he's really creative. And maybe you wouldn't say that person. It could him, her, them. I think when you see him in his natural environment, and it could be nature as well, or regards to nature, then you will see his true divine soul length, wavelength, frequency. I think it's total normal for that person to be in nature and to be in that and to absorb. Yeah, there's something with absorbing energies, and I was connecting here to the picture like that wave, and it's like something is coming through, something is coming in. Greeny, turquoisey, green light, greenish, and we have the King of Wands. He's doing something. I mean, it could be as well. So I'm guided to two different self-transformation. I'm guided to self-transformation. Yeah, he's someone who can easily tap into I'm hearing into a city, a town, and he could just like do it, and he could move after his cycle. He could just move wherever else he goes, and the leaves are dancing in the wind, so it becomes autumn. Yeah, it's like for him it's really easy to step between these kind of seasons, to dance with her, to like in the creative, like to to create, to let it distract, to let it go, and to let all that what he feels and in a really lovingly, I'm guided to the Venusian energy, in a really loving, beautiful energy. Interestingly, and that, what I'm getting is that, and I'm saying I'm referring here to he because it's so interesting, because he's a divine masculine. I'm guided to a series, a Korean series. One of the last few I was seeing, I think I said it in another reading. It's that's not so important. When I saw it, I am directed here to there's something with self-criticism, what I'm feeling. I think he has his own kind of measurements where he's guided to, and where it's like, so it could be that he's like settled in, as we could say, in America, and then he's like, okay, I'm now go, I'm now go, I'm now going to Korea, and it's for him as well. It's really good. It's like, yeah, I'm doing that, and not knowing what will come through, but he will know there's something. It's like when someone sees, like someone when sees a picture, so his perspective, even it could be like with colors or something like with art, when he sees, he knows from his perspective, it could be actually his lenses, his biological lens. It's like, so he's like, something is coming to light. He sees light, but he knows, he could have painted light. He sees when the light is like, he can, and it's good technically, organically, he could like see colors when he comes to a place, environment, landscape. He would say, okay, seeing or energies, like because of the colors that is given to him, because we all see them differently, even if we some are dreaming black and white, some are dreaming in colors, some in the most colorful way. And he's someone who's like, he knows from kind of a, and I think it's kind of unique for him, or because we have the King of Wands, and I was not seeing it. I tried to give you that message, and now it's the third time. It's like, he's not that typical kind of a divine masculine. He's like, and I was guiding to a series, it's Chef's Kiss actually, and it's one of those chefs he's riding a bike, and he's like in that, you could say emo, like he's like, he has that, it's so beautiful. I really love that character. I think by finalizing or finishing the series, he's teaming up with that with another beautiful girl who is working at a bike shop, cyclist, and she is repairing his bike, and I think he's a she has a huge wealthy background. Or is he a brother of the opposition character, you could say? Antagonist? Was it his sister? It's like way back. Feels like way back. Yeah, and this as well with the Six of Cups. There's something like, you could remember something. It's like, you were that. I remember you. And it's not like, it's like he's like, or she's like, it's like you felt the energy, and it's like, it could be as well when you're meeting them. We can look right into it. If you have met them already, I'm feeling I'm guided to the Ten of Pentacles. I want an extra message. Okay, there's another one. Sometimes I want to pick a card, and then there's like, no, you have to pick another one and another one. I'm like, okay, that really will be gonna be really long. Okay. Now I'm asking if you have, and I'm guided to Asia. Okay, that's interesting. I'm hearing magnet. So you have had some experiences or something, like has hit off, like hitting off your car, they hit off each other, something like, I'm not making it like in an adult way, it could be, but I don't feel like that. If you have met them and always feel what really feels right, we have sacred is the light. So something in your soul has felt that person. And we have, there's something with China. We have the Emperor. What interestingly is, because I have 2 emperors, and this emperor is the one who can protect someone, who's like, he will shine his light. And it's interesting because here we have that person, sacred is the light, carried by the divine, and it's like, in your dynamic, what I am feeling is that he can, I'm guided to the, you have the rose quartz. There's something, and that's why it's because, okay, maybe you have thought of someone, or you had experienced like relationships you thought someone would be for you, but it was like, no. It could be like, oh no, this is not really working out with us. It's like maybe on paper or something like, and it could work out, but then it's like, no. No. And it could be as well that for some of you it's like not a blockage, but truly like, okay, I'm talking like telepathically to the person and I'm doing it now, and it's like, oh, you are it, and it's like, no, that's not real. No. And even if you're doing spiritually, what I have to say with you, I'm feeling really like, and I said it professionally, and we had that series, Chef's Kiss, there's a professional relationship, something that was in a work environment coming into, and I would say that person would protect you for whatever reason, and it's all together connected to what or who he is and who stands for and what he does, maybe for a job or which skills he has. And here we have the 6 of Cups. I'm seeing like a guardian angel, someone who can, even if you are guarded, he can make it like that divine light that is in you. He can just, now I'm guided to that, you cannot take I would say you cannot take the ocean out of the girl, but you can the girl out of the ocean. You know that it's like with a country. It will always stay there, and I'm seeing a huge sign again. Interesting, he has worked, even if it's not on the outside scene, he has worked with those kind of energies, even if it could be as well like spirituality, even if he not conducts himself or sees himself like really spiritual, but how he is doing these kind of things he does, this divine masculine energy. And it's interesting because I was not getting a like that as seen as masculine, but he energetically, and that's so beautiful, because I did once a workshop about it was a creative workshop, and someone because I'm channeling, I'm like, okay, how is it the word? It's theater, and it was a art and movement workshop, social presensing theater. So we have the word social, presensing, presence, and theater, and it's all connected, like how you move, how it's actually really connected how you can receive that impulse, that divine impulse. And you will learn in those kind of workshops. It's a really good one if you want to look up that topic. I really invite you to do that, because it helped me. I've done yogic traditions for a while, a long time, spiritual activities, you could say, and this is like, it's like it can come through. It's very healing. It's like you let your, like when you in tune with your intuition, let yourself just being guided. And I'm feeling like that, even if you have stumbled across on that person, it feels like very chaotic, your intuition will always get you back to, not just back to you are in your energetic field. And I think with your thoughts, and there's one thing is maybe that you are like and I'm guided now to something like I experience currently, is that you are, and I say that with the best will and not want to mix it up. My intention is to always make it clear, to set boundaries from, but sometimes experiences come across, and I'm now guided to tell you this. It's like what I've experienced, it's like, even if you felt like, oh, did I do something wrong after, because if you get that huge kind of energy, it's like, okay, there was a meeting, and then it's like, okay, you were getting new informations. And I said that in the beginning before, that how we inform our body, we do it through spiritual practices. I think he does it as well, and that's the thing, you don't necessarily call it spiritual, but he does it. And I'm seeing now in the clouds a turquoisey, maybe with a throat color popping up. I think what could help you is, this is kind of really practical thing I have with you, is like with rose quartz, the rosy one, is to connect to the color rose, radish juice, fresh juices, strawberry, red fruits, not necessarily tomatoes, but if you like them, like, do it. Yeah, I'm feeling like he can carry your heart, or her. Oh my god. Okay, that's so interesting, because I was not looking at these cards. I'm like, it's a Two of Cups. And I think in a way it will be like for you. Yeah, we have the Wonder here. That was the card I want to say before, and it's interesting how it is. I have a feeling that maybe you want to collect yourself, but for a long time, it's like, I want to collect, but there's something I didn't set it in context. I did not really set it in context, and now I'm seeing it because there's another person in my energetic field. And it could be even more, like, if you will have children, or you want to decide it, and it's your mission. What I can say for that reading now, it's really important for you to don't just setting out that intention, so I invite you, but and Pierre Frank is highlighting in this book as well, that don't make any kind of imagination how you will meet that person if you don't know him. But even if you know him, it's like following that, okay, I'm doing that now, and no, and I have that, even if you feel not adequate, or you don't feel, not ready, not be, you are of that person when you're calling in, or you are connecting to a higher divine, or for that moment, you're not for that moment, we are calling that twin flame. I want to say here that divine love, but I have to say, because I was hearing Zwillingsflamme, and I was like, we can say divine love or twin flame. It is like, I'm hearing it's the one mind who will, you will guide it by, and you were teaming up with them and having a big soul mission. And because it's not just, it's like when you, and that is what we do when we are connecting, like, to our starseed origins, or wherever we feel connected to, like angels, fairies, and it's where we are bringing that energies back embodied into the into this earth realms. We are like, when someone is giving, like or Lyran, or whatever starseed, you feel connected to. I have to say something. If you would it could be that maybe if you don't know the person, it's like sometimes there's an energy and you cannot really tell where it's coming. I don't mean like it's not a foreign energy. It's not you have to and we have to make it here clearing now. clear your energetic field, but you have that kind of sense there's someone, or it's like making you smile or something. It's like, or you have a thought. It could be as well that sometimes with that kind of you want to eat something that you would not have eaten, or you would just like doing things, going to spots, doing sports you never have done, like, okay, I will do it now. You want to just have fun in another new way, and that as well, it's like opening up to that. And you will feel when you're like, okay, now I'm doing my stuff, but then you feel like I feel not balanced. You will feel like, okay, it's like you come back, but then it's like, where was when I was connecting to that person before? And it's like, because with the feeling sometimes you cannot know, you cannot sometimes, I would say for the reading, in case you don't mentally or have can connect it, you don't know his it's like his name, or you don't know his physical address. You would say it's like your coming back home current state, or your foundation, your basis, is like it's a new one, it's another energy. And here's big important message to just let that be. We have the Two of Cups, which is really good for twin flame reading, because we have the Two of Cups. So I think you really will feel wonderfully around this person. You will really feel drawn to him, her, or them. And there's something with the yellowish. It's like he's seeing you like someone who's really and I have a feeling I was not guided to do that really, to take care of the tarot meanings. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's a huge kind of intention of intuition, you would say. We have 2 times water, we have fire, we have earth, then we have the Justice card, and then we have here Cancerian energy. And the Cancerian energy is like, it's right from the start knowing something about someone. It could be as well that with the feeling, and with the King, I want to, because he will he will defend you regardless of whatever, and whatever wants to, nevertheless, whatever wants come through. The Home of Many. This is so beautiful, because everything was the King of Wands, and here that was a card that didn't really want to come out, but it was like, maybe you need me, and I'm here looking to the recipe. He's very pure, and I'm hearing magnolia. He's really like, a magnolia is a huge tree, magnolia trees are like softly, very divine feminine, and belief, leadership. He's someone, and it could be in his field, could be high up, or could do whatever he does great. And there's some energies around him, and he has to take care of responsibilities, I think more emotionally. But there could be in the beginning that he sees you, and then it's like, and I'm seeing again, he doesn't mean that it's a divine, doesn't have to be. We have the Three of Wands, and here the throat chakra. Do you see that? If he sees you, he's like, I'm hearing compelled by it. It's like in that he will take care, and when he takes rest, it's like he's doing his actions. And we had that, it could be a stubbornness, but it's more like really feeling into it, coming to space. And it has just to be that experience, okay, I'm feeling that. And I'm hearing, coming into balance, and then he's going out. And I'm seeing a huge solar plexus. He can hold I'm hearing he can hold your energy. And I said that before, maybe with maybe some people or experienced relationships before didn't want to hold you. They didn't want to necessarily take that responsibility to be together with someone. And with the King of Wands as well, when you consider yourself the King of Wands, it could be as well that here's a person, and when we are talking about you or any other's energetic field, it's like you have that really strong will to be to do all those things creatively in a way where you can I'm hearing trust. You can trust yourself, your creativity, your you have that strong pull, that passion, that charming wise in a way, like you know for a solution you can how you can make it create a solution for it. And because with the 10 of Pentacles, I'm feeling that in your current situation it could be as well that you are not, as much as you love to, maybe not at that place where you want to be. And I have to say, he is someone who will help you. We'll look at those kinds. Yeah, I think you have a huge, like, because we have the nature explorer, and as well he could be someone who's emotionally, empathically, really, he's getting a concept of you. And we're seeing as well conception, but yeah, it could be as well for successful conception, and always take it as it resonates, but there has to be an individual who can hold up your energy, who can work with that, who can work with their creative talents. And I'm hearing mutual. It has to be evenly, and he is evenly. It's really balanced. So emotionally, it's really fulfilling, and greatly we could say, and with the 6 of Cups, it's someone who can rely on emotionally, and you have relied on him even before you have known him, and we have all that energy, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's something that will lead you to something that is very stable, fruitful. It's like, yeah, the on point, the on top. It's like materially and working here in the, it could be that, and I'm feeling that for a long time you didn't really there are people, maybe even if you have experienced, like, even you had the most lovable parents, but sometimes it can be your parents really love you dearly, but as well they could not provide you that environment because of their circumstances or how they perceived and have seen the world, or because your energetically just be in your sovereign light, you is totally different, and it has nothing to do with your parents. It's just like you are a whole different energy, and he can do that. And he do it easily because we have here the Wonder, 2 really good cards for a Twinflame reading, because we have the 2 of Cups and we have the Wonder card, which is a special card. I'm sorry, but and there's something with a car, I think. So coming back to these cards, and I want to conclude that message with these cards, is the Home of Many. I think as well that when he decides to go for something with his intention and decision and choice, it will lead to success and it will warm. And I think that's why, because of the Home of Many, he's like, regeneration. There's something with, he's creating a home, and he can do that wherever he goes, wherever we want. And I think you could be a lighter energy, more with your throat chakra. So what we have here as well with 3 of Wands, and I think King of Wands has that kind of you could say qualities here. So that person has that qualities, being patient, and I'm seeing that in that Cancerian Chariot energies as well, that sometimes you have to, you will make a choice as well in manifestation, but your manifestation can come earlier or later on, and we really need, I think, it is really needed to take out the concept of time here, because time doesn't exist. Well, so it's very useful for you, and that could be an advice here to just use your presence here to explore your possibilities, what you can do. And with regeneration, even if you just say, okay, today I will explore like how long I can sleep. Yeah, even then it's all provided. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a person who's traveling a lot, or is who's someone that's really like long-term, is interested in long-term results, and yeah, someone with a good feeling and knows how. I think I'm hearing it's really good. He's a really good treat, and you will really good blend with each other. Yeah. Okay, it's interesting because I was asking if you have met them already. I'm guided to do that firstly. We have the 10 of Swords for that question, and the 6 of Swords. I'm feeling there was kind of a separation or something like. What is interesting is because we have here her like with the love you card, and he has a tattoo. Okay, there's the message. I have another 10 of Swords card, and you've seen it. I'm not sure if that makes sense now, because you never know. I will show it to you like that. Do you see her, how she's crying, but she's smiling as well? And yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, I was feeling like maybe you don't feel like the 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Pentacles is talking about a huge, it's like the fulfillment in because the 10 of Pentacles is talking about fulfillment in insecurity, especially about well-being, in a way financially, and it's secured. It's there's huge fundament, and I'm feeling with the 10 of Swords, there were changes who have taken place fundamentally. Yeah. But this as well, with the 10 of Pentacles, really beautiful to enjoy your own well-being. And this is really as well, because I was reading yesterday, how much will you cross your own limits, or how will you match your own limits for that one love? How will you step about them, and how many times will you do that? And because when we are in that kind of a divine partnership, it can be like, I'm seeing heart now. I'm feeling, but really I feel like you are willing to go that, to say, okay, that was my perception at that point, but now it's a huge step. I mean, it's the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. It's a huge change, a good and a great change. Yeah, there's a message coming through again. We have here the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is talking about protecting what you have achieved currently, and protecting that kind of, and we have here the 6 of Swords. I don't want to forget that here. But with the 7 of Wands, it's like staying strong in your belief and knowing what you feel is right. And as I was seeing the 2 of Cups, like, whoa, that good one, man, woman, or how you feel individually for yourself, is mine, is for me. And here's highlighted to really take great care of you and how you feel, to enjoy your presence, to enjoy your companionship, enjoy your all that is good. Yeah, to it is really important to, and I'm feeling with the Ten of Swords energy, that was maybe a past energy. You could say you are prepared for all that as well. You are prepared all the way along to be ready to, but it can be sometimes in chain. It's like, okay, you have experienced maybe loss, grief, sadness, but then it's like not, so that's why maybe it's like slowly, it's not to like that you are not guided, but just to because when you, it's like with the nervous system, when you from one day to another day, you would just like, your nervous system would not have not the capacity to carry it. And I'm hearing some soul lessons were given or were given to you the way. It's interesting because we have the Six of Swords, but then the Six of Cups, and we have the Ten of Swords. Again, it's like really mirroring. It's and that as well is really beautiful for a twin flame reading, because that mirroring kind of effect is helps you to know that those kind of energies that you have worked together on, and even if you don't see him, and with the mental call, he is there. And I'm saying, like, I'm referring to he, and please do not be discouraged. Yeah, so these are the cards, and we have Eight of Pentacles. What beautiful is, because and the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles is this, your final messages is that being aligned with what your heart wants to do. Simply said, and in every kind of way of way. There's the Two of Swords as well. I'm feeling like something like, yeah, because the Two of Swords can talking about a choice, making a choice, and I'm feeling that this divine counterpart or this divine love you will encounter is that, and then do you see his rosy energy? Then through his rosy energy, he will help you, because the black, and I know in my creative arts, that kind of blackness can talking about something is like, maybe like the Ten of Swords energy, something wanted to, not to hold you back, but to imprison you. And emotionally, it's like, you maybe feel like, maybe you have a dream, you're like, you want to go there, and it's energetic, you feel like you want to go there, but then it's like, moment, there's something. I don't know why that is, but in this town I'm currently in, there's someone I will meet, and I'm seeing a face in the clouds. I think it's with it looked like some of the Greek statues. Now it's like going away. It was for a moment with that wavy kind of hair. Yeah, sorry, because again we have here the something with refreshing yourself, and I'm feeling like you have in a long way not have let you down. There's a huge strength and bravery in you. And that person will see that. It's like when you come together, it's like all that what felt in you defeated up to the point will feel like, however, and how the roads and paths has led me to that point. it's like a big, like relaxation, because you know that whatever was in the past or has hold you here in a way, it's like help you are in your presence, you are strong enough to now go the road where you supposed to. It's interesting because it could be that some of you will learn something from the person professionally and it will help you out in a huge way. And I'm seeing 111, 0101, and yeah, 0110. So and 10. 10 is interesting numerology wise, because and I'm seeing a rainbow. There's some in the subtle raisins, yeah. Something is your divine. What I want to say is, through your reading, the energy we're calming down, really like calming down, wave after wave. Yeah, and like that, it's like when we're starting to hear that, I think that when his or her heart, it's like maybe from the outside he sees like that beautiful and his heart is, but there's something like it's not that it has to be here. It's like holding you with your energy. It's like this person will helping you to let all that go away, finally, and it's like his frequency. It's like when love gives you that push. And I'm seeing 11144. That push, and then you are ready for that aloha moment. Aloha or joy. It's like joy is even more greater than the frequency of love. And you are ready to do something practically, to show up. And when there was something with your career, it is nothing is lost in vain. Doing something new, doing something freshly, and you can do it wholeheartedly. It's interesting because here I'm seeing now, I'm like to see these blue colors like tears, and energetically that person will help you to that space where the Two of Cups like each other's energetically feel, but as well I think understanding where you come from. He would just emotionally, I'm hearing adapt, he would just seeing you as that really brave, I'm hearing you are kind of a woman, you are once in a lifetime woman. And I think this is all what I have got for you. That beautiful rose quartz pile. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please, I would enjoy to, because I would never thought doing such a reading in a way, and how it resonated. State a comment, your experience with that, and how it felt. And thank you to let me read for you. It was great to do that, and it was a new experience. And in a way, this is a message as well for you, is that you would never have thought that doing it like that, or with that person in a way like that, experiencing it, and I want to say something as well to the mental call. It's important to know it's not like that your energetic field is connecting. It's more like you are knocking energetically. This is important when you try to, I think you do it as well. It's like, Okay, hi, and I think he will, if you need it, if you need space, he will, yeah, he will let you take care of yourself. Know that. Yeah, finalizing your message. So, but as well, sometimes it can be that he as well is, yeah, he's waiting on a sign. Whoa, what was that for? Oh, that was my throat chakra. There's something with the throat clearing up. I'm so sorry. I never had that before. I'm hearing guiding light. You are guiding light. Yeah. So, to make it clear, I'm seeing the sun again, and I think with the person you will see the sun again and again and again. Horizon and with sundown, after sundown, and yeah, every kind of meltdown is in the past. So I'm seeing 555. So thank you that I could read for you. I'm grateful, and I hope this day, whenever you are hearing this reading, will take great shape for you. And thank you. I wish you the divine love you've always have been worthy of, and regardless of your situation, moment, or circumstances. So, bye. So, this beautiful Acra Aura Coalescine pile. If you choose this crystal, there's something with connecting, let something go. So the worst word, what I'm saying, while I was preparing, cleaning up the space for that reading, I was the first word, and I was finishing the first pile, and then directly I was like, marriage. And then, I'm sorry, pardon me. I'm sorry. Then after, during the break, I was hearing that kind of, and I'm getting slowly but surely, and taking great care of you, being in your, no, my fingernail is breaking, and something, it's really important in that time you're hearing that reading to provide you with some rest, with letting something go. And I was guided to the angel number 1616, and 16 is a number that where you are invited to take and to choose something higher and experience it that brings you joy and feels aligned with not just you but with your soul mission as well, and that serves your highest good. And it just means that let go and move forward clockwise. As you could say, it's like 1616 is in digital numbers. It's like it's this, you are called to take your time to bring yourself in balance, and I was seeing pictures where I was starting and beginning my journey to really take care of myself and bring myself into balance, and here it is summing up to that, to let how you move to become slower in your movement, even maybe physically, in your intention, and every kind of intention you have to be really careful with it and where you want to move, and before you make the next step. If that resonates with you, you can work with numbers as well, or you can, if you feel drawn to it. I'm feeling an ease, a simpleness, a simplicity, you would say. And I have a feeling your higher self or your energetic field, maybe your spirit guides, your guidance, higher divine guidance is telling you that, and you feel that, and in this kind of in this current time and space where I'm doing that reading and you as my audience, because I'm feeling it will take shape and it will take flight. I'm hearing in a regular way where everything is natural for you and combined with that, and sometimes you have to feel for yourself and going into experience, and when you feel like, no, this is not what I want to, and really saying what is tolerable for me, and really saying, okay, that is not okay, and I will find a solution, but now I make the decision. And really saying, it's like when you open up a space during a yoga practice, knowing it's like you can decide to do it in an old industrial building, or you can go to the forest, or you can do it at home. You can, wherever you want to do yoga, it will have a significantly different, it's like it's time for your approach, for your unique, and I'm feeling a really elegant, your energy needs to be soothed, to be gentle, to be with Aqua Aura. Aqua Aura can help you to balance that out, but as well, I personally feel like Aqua Aura is helping you, like that kind of subtle energies to help you. So I was talking in the introduction. I will now dive deep into your reading, and and it's kind of a sweet energy that is coming through, and I think maybe you experience yourself in harsh environments, and your energy is kind of much more sweeter than you would ever thought. And what I want to say is, if you have something and you were thinking about like an appointment, and you wanted to do it just for the sake of your sovereignty, sometimes accept help. It's like, there's a message about letting environments, even people go that is not, that could be hurtful for your own energetic field, what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like really tuning into yourself. Here's an example, like maybe you have an appointment and you could go like with a bus, you could ask someone to give you a ride. You could do it with a bike, with a bike, and maybe you would prefer just to be in your own energetic field. So with the bus, it could be really like, how you could say, and you have to take great care of your energetic field. You could do the riding a bike, but as well you could ask for help and say, because it's just one, because where I'm leaded or guided to is like sometimes making that choice, it's like in the feeling. Sometimes it could be serve not just your sovereignty, it can help you for the greater good, or it could be when you make the choice, I'm going with a bike. Maybe it's like, no, the season has changed. It's not summery anymore. It's more fall season and could be colder. But then it's like, no, I'm feeling good when I'm doing it. I'm in movement. And maybe when you use your car, or it could be stressful because of environment or because of the traffic. And sometimes going by a bike or riding a bike could be less stressful because you are more flexible with the route you could take. It's like what feels right in that moment for you, and I have a feeling really tuning in and coming to the point where you are with you and yourself. And I hope that helps or resonated. It's not, maybe it's connected to your reading because we are talking now about twin flames, and I would have never thought I would do such a kind reading or that fast. I knew that I would do a soulmate reading, something like divine love, opening up to divine love, and we had that overall message I was given, like, why you are worthy of that love and your worthiness. And I have a feeling it's a good thing to because your senses, I'm feeling you're really like operating on the subtle. This is so interesting because I was getting that message in the introduction, but then I was like guiding to the first pie, so it was a message. Because someone was asking me, what are you doing here in the town? And I was like, it's not the question what I am doing here. And I was thinking about that in the morning. It was morely, or it was, I'm operating on a different kind of level. So it was not physically. And I was thinking about, do you know that when you meet someone and you're like, afterwards, like, oh, you could say not because you're insecure, but there were so many things you could exchange, which is energy, which is like add on, or you would just like to formalize it, to form, not in a way like where you form a better picture of yourself or creating a better image, just like a precise more information, because it's more not just detailed, it's more correctly. And I have a feeling like the guidance of your higher self is holding your energy. It's like being correctly with you, being less, not less, yeah, being more aligned, but being specifically turning the radio on that tune where you are, I mean, now slaying, or where you are like, can give yourself that gentleness. And yeah, I think you have a goodness, you have like a frequency of goodness in your heart, like something that is really strong there, and experiencing it for yourself. Oh, okay. I have to look up, because I will use that book by Pierre Frank about how you can open up. And it's a capital how you will recognize your, oh, that is interesting. It's, the chapter is called Secret Number 5, and it's called to trust the flow of love, as to not just the flow of love, but to give yourself to the flow of love. It's talking about that very when maybe your soulmate is, or your twin flame in that case, is already there, and you would just, what I can say, God will serve that. Yeah, I can really say that. When you are supposed to meet someone, you will meet them. That is what I can say. And there's no like discussion, there's no like, God will not separate you any longer, and that could be as a message as well, as much as needed, because he wants the best of all, and the best of all is when you and your twin, your divine love, can be together and serve that spirit here. Also, I'm like, because yeah, there's something like teaming up and partying up and celebrating, and not being apart and more and celebrating, like, yeah, we are together in that mode. And yeah, and here I'm guided to the sentence, all what we are is going into resonance with that human being, that one, and you will feel it, you will know it, you will just like, there's no question at all. It's like that unique one magic. And it's deep in the knowing. It's like knowing that you will And I'm hearing like it will take shape, you will know that, and you will feel it in every kind of soul that you will. I'm just like getting right into the feeling where I'm like, ooh, blushing. When you are, not just suppose when you will create your life with one and each other. And so here's a list of points or how you will recognize it. It's like when you are feeling really like strangely, you can trust each other from the very end. Something is different. It can be as well that you're confused. You can talk a lot. You have a knowing. There's something like, I don't know where it has come from, but I know you. Then you just know. And it's not that kind of with Twinflames. It's not like, it's more quietness, stillness. It's more like it's peaceful. It's stepping into that energy of peace. And from that point, because we create from stillness, it's different from when you get that butterfly feeling. And it can be with the divine love that you don't feel that butterfly moment. You just feel that deep moment of peace. And then there's the thing like, I know so much about you, even if you have not told me that, and you feel balance. Life is more intense. It can be as well that you have not that like, it's like you're there and the other person is there, and that's it. And it's like, it can be, it doesn't have to be, but that kind of where you are falling in love is not because you're not falling, you are just in presence with each other. And everything is like explanated, and you feel a deep purpose to each other. Then there can be sometimes tears of freedom, tears of you feel like you have finally found that person, and your core wounds, your wounds are closing. We had that in Panama one as well with the wounds. Or you will say, oh, this is a moment, or some topics, themes like books, persons, countries, or even if you have not been in one country, it can be that you felt that like you love Japan, but you were never there, and the other person were like, yeah, I was in Japan, I was going there, I was studying there, I was abroad, and you were like, yeah, I was there with all my inner kingdom, I was there. And you can relate to each other experiences in a way, because and you have no scars or anxiety with each other. And there's interestingly, it can be that there's similar development, soul development. And as well, what we have is like, when you have, it's like with your soul mission, that your divine love will nudge you, nudge you, but will in yourself will take place in remembrance. Why are you here? And why it is important? And then his joy or her joy or them joy, it's yours. It's like you feel that true sense inherently. You will always like, you will be happy that the other person can realize themselves truly and truthfully. And sexuality has a depth. And you have a feeling like you are now ready. It's like something is like let it be. So with you, I have a feeling it's let it happen. Enjoy it. So there's something with the first meeting, or like something like it's like when you meet that person, it's like you're getting into that kind of a storm and let it just, do you know that saying, women say don't let it get to you, but it's like just going deep, and it's just like some things will make sense and some won't, and maybe will never want. You were just like sitting together and like, yeah, that was kind of like that, but it's like, because it's like that function of the universe bringing you together. And it's interesting because in the first part I was like feeling that energy of doing that kind of a reading, but with you it's like your energy is like also confusion will leave you. And I'm feeling as a reader for you, and I have to say always, as a tarot reader in Twinflame, you not necessarily need me. So this is kind of a message, and I'm doing it because I was guided to do it. Some message will come through to that divine love, but as well as how you can open up yourself. And here as well, it's like a remembering that you already know in yourself. And I hope I give you that experience, and we'll now dive deep into your tarot reading. Yeah, let's start. Okay, this is so interesting because I'm like, I want to draw some. I was seeing the Hermit and another cards, but then it's like I want to shuffle the whole deck. And it was the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. I'll show you. No. Okay, there's something with, I will do it now. Sometimes it's so interesting how I do those kinds. It's like going away, choosing something, but then saying, no, I will do it differently now. I will just, it's like God is giving you some cards, like me, and saying, okay, look what you can make out of it. And yeah, something huge, giantly. Okay, yeah, it's like woven. It's like seeing all these cards and like, yeah, sorry for, okay, yeah. It's like you see an empath, okay, you see something like you can feel it, or you can feel a sense, a timeline, and it's like, okay, that could be possible, but then it's like that person comes and is like, yeah, but do you know this timeline is possible as well. And as I said before, and I'm guided to it now, it's like God will make a way through, and there's a way making way through. And it's really important to say that here. What I'm feeling is that, yeah, this is kind of interesting because, and it's great. Cards will always come back, and we have here the Hermit. So there's the message, and I was giving you it in the beginning as well. We have the Queen of Swords at first. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And with the Hermit. And do you see her? She's just for herself. And I was feeling it with you. It's a really like a really individual energy. It's a really like, here's nature. Nature could be as well really good for you. We have Hermit. The Hermit. Lights. 3 lights. I'm seeing 3 lights and the Queen of Swords. Really being guided to make choices who are in your highest goods. And I'm hearing diminutive. I don't know why this word is coming through. It's, for me, it corresponds to language or learning something. Oh, now I'm guided to Saraswati. I will give you a beautiful link, and I will make a note. I have to give you that. Yeah. It's from, her first name is Rukmini. She's a dancer. She's one of the top dancers, I would say. She's a really talented woman who could as well has studied. She's I will give you the link, studied something scientific, but her parents said, so you can do a dance education as well, and you can, if you want to, you don't have to, because she could do both. You can do something creatively, and I have a feeling that with you, at that point of time, it's really important to connect to your divine femininity, and dance is like channeling, coming through the divine, the goddess energy in ourselves. And I'm hearing a ringing in the ear. We have the Hermit energy in the number 9, and then the Ace of Pentacles. Something wants to build up, or something wants to be established through you, and for that you have to be in that Queen of Swords energy, and then where you can, I want to, my notebook, where you can, yeah, it is connected as well, where you have a need for make some, how do you say that? Some, I'm not thinking about Marie Kondo, where you, any kind of energies that is not good for you and you don't have or want to rely on them, just like clearing it out and cleaning out your clutter, and organize yourself in connection to yourself, what is good for you. And as well, the Queen of Swords, sorry, pardon me, maybe she will come up again, but the Queen of Swords is someone who can talk about as well, like preferring to connect to yourself and preferring to all of the life experience you've gained to, and here with the Ace of Pentacles, to make something out of it, to all deception. I was hearing deceit, all that deception, deceitful experience, like it's a transformation, but it's like, yeah, it's less a transformation, it's more like to just hide. I just let it out. I have brought the trash out. I bring the trash out, and it could be someone who's a perfectionist, but it's not in a in a way where you judge. You make a choice. I'm hearing rejoice. And now it's interesting. I'm guided to, because when I'm filling at that time, it's it's October. It's actually October, and the year's like, yeah, it's like you say goodbye to that year and how it went and how it was, and let all the energies go. And this was a huge year where I was in that hermit mode, and it was good, it was great. I could purge out energies, but organizing it in a more material, and like setting intentions and doing craftsmanships and doing something what has led me to do those kind of readings. And I have a feeling that if it's not spiritual, there's some craftsman or something, like you have a skill that wants to established. It could be leading or guiding an enterprise, doing something, a project, doing something, and I'm hearing affordable, that will setting that coin, that Ace of Pentacles for you. And I'm hearing future, and and again, it's so interesting, because the first thing I was like coming out of the first rose pile, and I was seeing like marriage. That was, and now because the clouds are more grayish, but I'm seeing like a really light, beautiful blue colors are important. And I'm feeling like rely on your own energy and doing what serves you, like making a choice, like this is my energy and that is winner. And again, what is highlighted here, don't bring yourself into situations like, even if it's like quite simple, like going to a food market where you know you have go path where you don't feel good. It's like well-being in every kind of way, and really feel how you feel. And I'm seeing 444. It's like, don't bring yourself again. Maybe there are some solutions where yeah, your energetic field, and to stabilize it, or to, it's really important. Yeah, the Queen of Swords can talk as well, like that the time has come to say goodbye to all people, places, prisons that are not serving you anymore. And as well, like seeing humor in it. And the very first tarot card has it, like combined it with from, I think, from Valentine and Doreen Virtue. It was not the first, it was the second card deck, I think, but it was quite, yeah, significant, the significant card deck. And there's something with that, talking or telling you about that like, there's a skill, like, in that moment, maybe you will, it's like taking out all the grass, and it's like a gardener who's just saying, now I will take out those kind of grass, and really seeing what's, or letting there what's really nourishing and vitalizing, and let just everything else go. And it's interesting because in the higher perspective, you have the higher self, and it could be your soul has made that decision to just concentrate on yourself by the time you look at that. And it will serve you, it will serve your energy. You will look how that connects to your twin flame, to your divine love. But I'm feeling this can really help you to open up, because it could be when you work with subtle energies, or you're really empathic, sometimes in whatever environment you are. And I was talking that or chatting about that, I was telling about that I'm seeing a wave, something with the ocean. It's like the ocean, sometimes flowers, whatever flowers, cannot bloom or flourish in particular, or in any kind of landscapes. Sometimes they will be shaped, but sometimes some, like but flowers, like you would say hibiscus, or because you see here in that territory, or here in that area I'm living, it's like you have seen very often I mean, again, that message is coming through radically, to provide yourself something where I'm hearing a sovereignty in yourself, and a balance, maybe something with your financial balance as well, and it will improve your financial will in that way when you start, or when you just set your higher, your, I don't want to say goals, your it could be as well your limits. Like some would say, okay, for me the currency, it's okay for me have some euros in my pocket, and I'm like, when I can buy a coffee, that's great. But sometimes it could be like, no, I want that 500,000 euros on my bank account, and that's okay. And from that point I'm starting on. I mean, money should always be moved because then it's that. Something with financial as well. I'm hearing financial education. Yeah, there's a skill, there's wisdom with the Queen of Swords as well. You have a good perception, and you can trust your perception. Yeah, you have a wonderful, there's something with your character or your energy. I think your energy is like, it's your starting point, and it's needed to be, it's more desirable. You can it's like I'm seeing like a whirlwind or something that I have a feeling that you can sense what is important to you. And maybe the way is not, if you feel like, okay, the energy is not like, your energy is not really good, go into stillness and just let it go. Just everything go what's not good for you. You don't have to dive in. You don't have to do that. Yeah. And when you need help, like with, providing you food, even if it's the simple things, it's okay to ask someone and say, hey, can you buy for me that? And I don't mean in a way where you support social anxiety or something like that. Know that this is not here, but sometimes there are situations like organizing, even if it's bad, there will always be a resolution. And that was not a, I want to state that here. I don't have a feeling that you don't face something like that, but it's maybe you have faced topics like social anxiety or depression and then you feel like you don't want to go out, but sometimes it's yes, you don't want to go out because your energy needs to be balanced. And again, disclaimer, it's not, these readings are not for medical support. Please always consider the right therapist or help. I really want to, so that you can restore you completely. I want you to, encourage you to help give you self that support that is needed, and you will know if it is needed. I have a feeling, and it was slowing your energy down. It's like when you see a glass of water and there was a tornado in it or energies, it's like much easier to provide for your divine love to come in if you don't go into every kind of whirlwind of energies. Yeah. We have the Six of Pentacles and with the Queen of Pentacles. I said Queen of... this is so interesting because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and I was feeling it, and I have an urge to say it again. I didn't want to, with the message I didn't want to be harshly said words about social anxiety or so. I, by myself, have felt anxieties, guys, like, heavily, and when it comes out, like, it wasn't meant to be harshly said. And it was when that could be that someone would see you more in your own light. There's the message here. Yeah. So, furthermore, going into your reading, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. There is something coming out if you connect to yourself and to your craftsmanship. There's something with a skill, maybe playing an instrument, maybe, like you want to like cook. It's like as simple as it is, like you enjoy cooking food, but you didn't it for a long time, but then you decide, okay, we'll do it now. And then but you provide yourself even more, you go further, you will acknowledge maybe different recipes. Maybe you will ask a friend who has made such a, has an education, and or something that is just you. In your own energetic, there's something in your energetic field, when you come from that true honesty with your skill, when you are really you, and you tap in, you dive into it, you will, it's like having gratitude and you salute yourself, and it's like inviting yourself into your own life and giving that, yourself the freedom to be not just the version, but just the soul you are. And the Six of Pentacles, I'm feeling like with the message, I'm feeling like your energy is really forgiving, And with the Queen of Pentacles here, so the Queen of Pentacles is someone, I mean, we have here the Ace of Pentacles and then the Queen of Pentacles. We are starting something new. But it was all from the start of, the Queen of Swords and the Hermit card was necessary. It was not a punishment, it was necessary. And I'm seeing your own temple. And maybe you have to make a move, you have to change your environment. And I'm hearing again, connected to your energy. You will feel it when you're guided, like, okay, I will move there. When you feel, okay, sometimes it's just starting making decisions, like when you feel it right now, by seeing that video, you feel like, I want to move, making the choice, okay, I let that environment go, and I know I decide for something better, something you don't even know, but it's like you're feeling that you are ready for a partnership, but then you say, after you choose the universe will say, okay, and maybe if there would be something like, I'm hearing like conflicting feelings, feel it. What is yours, or what is standing behind them? Maybe ask a question like, what is it why I cannot move, or I feel I cannot move? What's holding me back? And it's like, I think Tamka. There's a singer who's called Tash Sultana. Maybe she's important to you as well. It's interesting. Okay, Tash, I was seeing an interview by Tash where she was helping me out for myself. I would not have ever thought seeing her in such a light, but she was like talking about how she decided which people or energies she wanted. It was like acknowledging and recollecting her energies, and as well resolving in a resolving way, and reframing and reflecting. The word was reflecting who do I want to really with whom do I want to really to stay or to collaborate, and what is like. And I think in that, because I'm feeling when something is like could hold you back, then there's an energy behind it, maybe a need, something that this could really, I'm feeling like opening up, because in that moment you will open up, because it's always there in your energetic field, and then it feels like you're standing in your own way. But and I'm saying again, your divine love is always there, the person. It's so interesting, because I was always talking about you, and in your dynamic it could be as well. I'm seeing like I have so many cards where is there, and I was guided to design that rare card deck with two persons. And at a current moment of time, maybe it feels depleting, but it's not. As well. And we have here, I'm guided to that lightful Mother Mary energy, like that, or Kanon, or Kuan Yin, or that light blue, sky blue. There's something in you, like the pearl in a beautiful shell. It's interesting, because I'm guiding to a quotation or a narration by Sarah Hall. She does guided meditations on YouTube. And she was stating in a reel where the goddess Venus was rising up from the sea, like the divine feminine is rising up from the sea. I'm not really sure if it's that darkness or like the lotus. She was referring to the lotus, and I have actually, I was infusing my light with the lotus energy, who helps you to flourish, to bring you enlightenment, to it's that point was the connection is providing you that coming from the and I'm hearing again a message. When something needs to change for yourself, it's like choosing to live wherever you want to. It does not have necessarily that you have to figure it all. Let yourself, I'm hearing, okay, there's something with help, or let the universe help you, guide you intuitively. Yeah, because maybe there's no blockage, but like something is stuck, something that is stuck, and like energy, and removing in that moment to decide like, okay, I know my energy are not flowing here very well, and we had that with you. It's all about let it be, let it flow. It could be that your person's energy and you both have just to, and you will feel like, okay, it's like when, do you know when you have something in your life and something like that is unchangeable, and then you met the person, it's like, I will change it. I've done it. No. And this is actually really beautiful, where when you met someone else's family or like so, and it's like, oh, I have known him like this, but then it's like you acknowledge yourself like totally something not different in your own one unique sense. And I think making those kind of changes where you feel it is needed, it doesn't have to be, or it could be as well like you feel it will lead you maybe away. Yes, it will lead you away, but it will lead away. It doesn't mean it's like moving back or moving. There will formed a way, a path, and I'm feeling like anxiety or scars, old ones, and you can heal them. Actually, it's yeah, with quantum healing, heart healing, soul healings. If you know someone, if you don't know one, you can always ask me. Or maybe set the intention to the universe, or the angels, to guide persons, or a healer, a good healer, who will help you to, more resonance in your field. It could be that a healing will take place that is important for you. In that, you could say a phase or so. But with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, we have queens. We have two queens. Yeah, it could be as well same-sex partnership. But even considering, I don't see that, because of the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles. And I'm feeling like I didn't come it through, but it's because we were not talking about Six of Pentacles. And do you see that here? At first I want to say with the Hermit, you have a good heart, and you have your heart in the right place. And I'm now connecting, I don't know why I'm connecting to country music, like being in the country and singing and drawing in all that beautiful people and being on stage. And I don't know, maybe it's fall. I'm connecting fall always with that, like American, like Boston or something else. It's like, so I love that. Autumn and the leaves, but the Six of Pentacles is an assurance of the universe. I'm seeing 333, is that huge fulfillment, a huge wealth is on its way to you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, what I'm saying, it's like even if you are doing like like a salutation, like a sun salutation, you're yourself, your being, and what you are doing, is like, now I'm getting into that picture, like saluting who you are, how you do, even if it's just cleaning up your space, waking up in the morning and just going on a walk, and if you do it every day, and just cleaning up the room, drawing, eating food, like the simple things, just saying, okay. And I mean, not like, we say we are grateful, but I mean, we keep honoring. It's like writing a love song to yourself. And there's like, you will receive a huge, I'm hearing accomplishment, but and the bell was ringing. I don't know if it was I'm seeing 444. In the rose quartz pie I was given so many signs, but here I'm giving like ringing the bell. The universe rings the bell, and it could be that money comes to you. And we were talking about the flow, and I was thinking about there's a mantra in the Kundalini yoga tradition that is called Satyanarayan. And that mantra is giving you, connecting you to your heart space, but to the flow as well. And I think in a way where you're doing it, and I'm feeling like an energy now, it's like something good is coming to you. Like a good opportunity as well, yeah. New career possibilities will be presented by you, and yeah, there's something. It could be as well that the person you will encounter you will be someone who's really like, he's connected to very good possibilities and gratifications. It's like being free. Maybe I'm hearing more touch, and I think it's really important to be fair for you and being responsible in a way where it's all for you and with you. In that cycle or moon phase, and that's why I was not pretty sure if I should do that reading, because there's I think it's the first quarter after the full moon. It's like keeping up and recognizing and reflect on what is good, what is hindering you. There's some with the full moon phases. Sometimes it's like and I'm getting even more sensitive to the moon phase. As I'm living with the moon phases. I do, not just because I'm a woman. I do it from my whole heart, and sometimes it's totally full of wisdom. It's like an exploration itself. And currently, where I'm filming it, I was not pretty sure. I felt, and it was not necessarily that I was pretty sure, but I felt, and it's always about intuition. It's always like when I know I have to do a reading, and with this one I knew I have to do it because I was guided to do it. But I feel like now, and yeah, but then there's that like the teacher from within and the guidance that is saying, yeah, now, and I'm feeling with all that I was saying is, it's now the time for you now. Maybe it's like something will come up. If you make that choice, it's like, it's okay when you grieve, or I'm hearing altering the effect, but I'm hearing your soul is following the divine plan and the divine plan, and it's all about the resonance. What really finds resonance with you. And I'm seeing the number 28. Whoa, sorry, because of the noise. 28. Yeah, it's interesting because I have a book from Kyle Gray with angel numbers, and sometimes intuitively there's something with numbers about you are feeling. And here he is stating that the angels want you to know that, yeah, they're just like I'm sorry, I was with the camera. So the angels want to encourage you to do what is right for you, and it will better the way you can support and serve others, and know that your own path is supported as well. And whatever choices you feel you are guided to do, it is supposed to be, and it is supported, even if it's scary. I wanna ask, in which connect is this connected or provided? I was seeing the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, something with manifestation. Your intuition is like a really fine instrument. And it's like, yeah, there's something with the environment. Oh, there's a lot of things. Okay. Yeah, there's a message. It's all about creation. Yeah. There's, okay. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So there's an energy that is depleting your energetic field, and it's not something that is like, and it's currently located. It's a deep location, something, there's a choice, you know all about that. It could be like up to 8 years or 10 years, what I'm feeling. And here we have the Two of Cups. This is so beautiful because we had the, and we are doing both of these cards were coming up on pile number 2 as well. 1, sorry. We have the Page. This is so beautiful because all that hermit part, it will work out. Your divine love. It's interesting because differentiating with the rose quartz pile, and so I'm guided to talk about more about this stone, and it's a Celestine. He is all about stability and healing your wounds. I'm looking up some other. Because I want you to provide more information. Yeah, Hemlush or sky blue, as I said, yes. It's interesting because the stone, and the Greeks believed that the stone, if you were gifted it, and it will just work then, you will, do you see the light sky blue? And we have it here, and I love that Page of Cups. I have to say, I love it so much. I love that card so much. Then, and even, or, and then see 1717. I think, yeah, it was in the beginning. I think you will make a change from coming from 16 to 17. And in digital numbers, you are here. Yeah, I knew it. Because at first 1616 is all about, you have to, break the tempo, your how you move, your speed, lowering your speed. And the number 17 is talking about, because we had the number 7, I think. Yeah, it's about manifestation. Well, so ringing the bell was aligned. I mean, it was, but yeah, number 17 is all about that they will open new doors after some others will close. And I think with the Queen of Swords we had that, like making a decision, okay, this is not the energy that is helping me. And we have here, you are truly magical. Whatever worries, anxiety, blockages you have experienced, yeah, they have found the resolution, and your dreams can take flight. It could be as well what I'm feeling, it's like you are like, am I truly ready for that? So all what I've said, you have maybe done that and you are just like, I'm not truly, wow, wow. I'm now getting a strong feeling, and we have here the two of Cups, wow. After saying that, yeah, your divine love will see you. And it's interesting because I'm saying promptly, I'm saying straightly, the divine love, You have the power. He knows your Queen of Pentacles energy. He knows that. Or she knows that, that knows that. But I was getting that feeling. It's like a huge, it could be a huge rush on. But with the cholesterol is a stone that's helping you all that, yeah. Now I'm getting the message, but I want to so to flush out your all the negative energies. Yeah. It's not the decision where to move. It's the decisions to say, I'm deciding now to not confirm that kind of energies. I'm feeling a boldness and strength in that. And here we have that was supposed to be the Chariot card. Interesting, we had the Chariot in the Rose Quartz pie. And with 3 thoughts, yes, strange. I was not really sure if I should show you these kind of cards, and they were just, I will just show it to you. But there's the strange about you, and its currency, it's here connected to the 2 of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Here we have the 2 of Swords. It's like really being connected to you and to yourself. Yeah. Your soul has made a decision, and you have strength. You have huge strength. I'm going to show you the strength card. It's like, was I telling about the bike? It's like there's a message. If you want to choose doing the bike, choose the bike. That is something. I mean, I have no car. That maybe I should do. Maybe I should create a card deck where how to move. How to move your energies. I'm hearing fluctuation, but it's not all about creation. Oh, I'm getting... This is another... This could actually be the energy of your divine... of your divine love. I don't want to say counterpart, because counter is like... It feels like part and love. I'm hearing strongness and health. If you have any kind of health... issues or conditions, with every kind of realization of that energies, it is, yeah, it will heal, I suppose, but again, he's not, medical disclaimer, there's an information where you will fully, where you will fully be in charge and have or take great care of yourself. I love that card so much, and I was thinking about doing a reading with the Page of Cups or with some pages. That's so beautiful. So the other cards we have the Sun card here. The Wonder. Again, we have both cards. We have the 2 of Cups and the Wonder card on both cards. And I said that in the Rose pile because they were coming there as well. And these are the Twinflame cards. And we have the Pioneer of Asian Design, Philosophy and Methodology. Kohei Sugiura. And if you consider Sugiura Kohei a designer, pause. Others are not designers. This comment suggests Sugiura was one of a kind, with outstanding and career. And I'm feeling like there's something with your craft, you or whatever you do. You do it slightly different, like you're one of a kind. You're like, and the Sun card. I'm feeling that your divine love wants to come on, because I'm seeing, I was like slightly coming, it's like your energy, it's like, he's like, I'm here. I'm here. And I'm feeling like really that energy. And I have to say the environment around you is like grayish dark clouds, but I'm feeling so warmly. I'm feeling like I'm here. And do you see him? And I'm seeing you and your energy here, even if you consider yourself female or male, or how you feel individualized for yourself. There's the Two Swords. So do you see how the rose and then here to the Page of Cups? It's like, I'm feeling like a beautiful, interestingly, and beautiful, it's like a fairy tale, it's like a love story that otherwise they would not be told, but you two souls was like, okay, we will do it. It will be like, no one will ever believe it, but we did that. And I'm feeling like so. And we have here, I'm now guided to the cup. Do you see it here? And this cup, I hope you see it because it's so lighter. Yeah. I think he's really seeing you. So your divine love will really see you. Not because of what you have done, just because, yeah, I'm hearing like you make the right choices because they're connected to your heart. And oh, I have a feeling I have no any kind of further informations or messages, but what I want to say, I'm feeling like big resolution. And with the bell ringing, it's like now it's like I'm really like, and I felt that through the reading. I was feeling so grateful, and I'm feeling like you will feel so grateful with every kind of reading you do. And it's like I'm hearing the message your brain is working right now, or it's like really well. And it's like, yeah, I'm feeling there's something with nutrition or yeah, your health where you're feeling like better. You feel like, yeah, the well-being, the divine energy, the golden energy in every cell of yours. And you can connecting to the sun. Yeah, I was getting that in the preparation, that sun, light, food, everything that conducts or helps you to provide yourself a better environment structure, to nourish your body. Yeah, I'm seeing like your divine love with you as that quite maybe. Yeah, I'm hearing it's like, oh, it's a really strong love. And it's like he's seeing your sweetness and kindness, and yeah. And I'm hearing don't exhaust yourself anymore. There's a huge like hard boundaries. And I'm seeing 22, 22. Yeah. And so it's like you can lie back now, and it's all, yeah. And I'm hearing it's maybe one decision away or so. Yeah, 22, as 22 is talking about you have the ability to be like an angel on earth, and with your heart you can feel the warmth of the divine love, all the people around you, and you are born to let you shine bright, to let your light shine bright. And I'm feeling like with craftsman, it could be as well like your heart and how you yourself, how you, I'm hearing recollect, how you consider, how you state yourself. That's not the word. There's something like how you curate yourself, how you yeah, there's such I'm hearing eloquency, very detailed, very like you have a huge kind of soul landscape. Not everyone will receive that, but your divine life, that was more a reading of your divine love will receive that, sorry. But your divine love will receive that. And I know with that reading, it was not that as much, but with the topic of twin flame, it is no wonder. We have the wonder, you are the one. And I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing someone that it was quite, it's like when you, someone or maybe people around you, after a while coming together, coming into union, would say, actually, That makes sense. It could be someone who knows both of you, or some like a relative. I'm seeing a relative, as someone is near or has traveled with you both. And I'm hearing this kind of journey is just for you. So you're strong again. Thank you that you have let read for me, for me, for me, that you have let me read for you, and your higher self has guided you here. Yeah, one of a kind career, and this is a love story that I'm hearing the books. Everyone will talk about it. Everyone will. When someone is hearing your love story, they will just be in awe. I'm feeling your energy. I'm like, wow. The heart is opening up. Yeah. Heart opener. Again, thank you, and I hope you have, in whichever area you hear that reading, wherever you are, I hope you have, and this day will take great shape for you. And yeah, you are bothly I'm feeling a huge acceptance. You are bothly in your vulnerability and in your strength, and both seen, and yeah, thank you. The evening is even brighter. So I was getting a highly spiritual infusion, you could say, while I was preparing. It's interesting. Now I know why I was getting all those kind of messages. There's something connected to, I'm hearing a relationship and really relating to something, could be an old paradigm, but how do you, I'm hearing as again, conduct yourself, but how your environment, and there's huge, so there's a huge message, and I was given a huge message, and at first I want you to talk about that crystal, because that crystal was traveling with me a long time ago. It belonged to me, and it was my mate since I was a teenager, and he was, I'm saying he was, I think it's like more than a decade. I was, I want to show you, because I really love that, and it's one of those, it was in those times where crystals were not like that hyped up, but it was like a niche, something like, and I was every kind of crystal I have, in a way. I was, especially the amethyst, I was gifted, as I was, because it's from Earth, and this is where your message that I was guided to give you is like, and I was connecting to fairies, to the elementals, to the earth element really strongly, and there's something about you that is coming all along. And interestingly, that crystal was traveling with me all the way along. I'm guided as well, like that divine love, and I'm hearing that is provided here, or is guided to come in. Do you see here that? So I'm going to show you a picture, an illustration I've made here, and it was one day before my grandmother had her birthday. It is an illustration I made because I did like a calendar. I draw pictures, I illustrated. You would say I was really like talented, and I have such kind of way. For me, it's like I was, and this is a message for you as well, that's why I'm sharing it with you. I was gifted with so many talents, but it was not summing up, and I was like that huge solar plexi, like strong, like intention And it's like I was feeling it's like when someone is going on the court, like in basketball. It's like a reference, I have to say that for me it's a reference. Like you're going on the field and you feel it energetically, you feel the field and you're going on it and you know you're on, you're on spot and everything is coming together, and you are calling in the energies. And that huge kind of solar plexus, it's like there's a yellowish energy coming through that is providing you in your intention, and that how you are operate from that alignment, orientation, or yeah, you orientate in alignment, you act out with your soul. And I'm feeling like with the divine love, and you could say I had an encounter where that was confirmed when you are and I think that even before, and I'm telling you, sharing that, where you from that experience where I was not starting from in alignment, but you could say serving that narrative, the outer world, the mind, that bias, that from what you are really truly in your true essence. And I have such strong feeling coming through. It's really like I was eating something, because for that reading I had, normally I don't do that, I don't, while I'm channeling I don't, because I'm just going through it. It's for me easier to do that, but I had a feeling now I will eat, but I won't do it because I have to, but I do it just because it will provide me some stability, it will earth me, it was like give me a profound, to stand my ground. And I'm feeling that with you. And interestingly, I think this crystal was, and I want to try something out with the light. Yeah, I want you to show you the crystal and that bluish light, because here it comes more through. And that natural light. When it becomes too dark, I will switch it up on. And I think for you as well, it's like you can operate in any kind of, with that kind of solar plexus strength, you can operate that. Oh, I love that crystal so much. And what I wanted to say, here we have that illustration, and I created it in 2008, long time ago. And do you see here the date? Like it was one, and I was connecting to not the Lion's Gate, it was the equinox, and it was the same time. And here you see it. It's some illustration I did that, and I think it was one of the evenings where I could really do and provide a good illustration. And yeah. I have a feeling that now you are collecting, and there's a ignorance and heritage, something was connected, because I was seeing fairies, I was then connecting to the land, to the country, to where you are born, to where your soul is born. It's like your soul essence is totally, and I'm so sorry for my speech or how I speak, I'm like, whoa. I'm feeling like that Celtic, like the Druid. I have a book, it's from Cassandra Eason, The Modern Druids, how you, it's full of wisdom, how you live with the spiritual, and we have, I had that one reading, and I'm seeing, yeah, confirmation. I was seeing one of my spiritual animals who are guiding me, and they are coming together. It's his evening routine. Sometimes is it that time? No, it's not. But he's appearing, It's it's not a stork. It's called a heron. An heron. Let me show you a picture of him. If I find one. Yeah. One of those guys. You have a strange ability in yourself, and I'm getting like, I feel my own presence in my body. It's like I can move my body, I can go wherever I go. Maybe you work with your body, maybe you do ballet. I'm having a strong but there's that huge ignorance in here, maybe your heritage. I have a feeling like when you make a decision or a choice, and then your ability to just, it's like how you set yourself in alignment. And I think for that divine love, it's not necessarily, but it's a point where you both start, and it's a big, huge step in your dynamic. Yeah, interestingly, I want to set out those kind of crystals here. I think I will turn the light on for going into your tarot cards. Yes, so what we have is, and what I was feeling like, making a choice from that where you know it's right and you're doing it, and I'm hearing it takes flight. While I was organizing my cards, I was called, or I was drawn to the Hierophant, and I was not picking it up, but there's something about the message about the Hierophant. The Hierophant can talk about coming together with someone. So the guidance is like, we have Archangel Chamuel and Taurus energy, but Chamuel is an archangel who helps you. He can help you, help you find things, or something is coming back to you, and I'm feeling with your strange, and it's all in your you're making a choice in your intention, as I said before. I will turn that card into the cards, and now we will look up how the Hierophant will look at that. There's something. It's like your energy is coming to. Okay, there's another message, and I'm guided to give it right to directly. You are called. There's a call in you, a big call in you that is. It could be connected to your soul purpose or your soul mission, and it has to be in its way, in that way. I'm hearing it's really important to know that. Interesting. If you would know, I have juice, I have water and tea here, and I'm taking a sip of everything. It's like you have tasted life, and now you know how to move through every kind of situation. And even if it's like the way is clear, the path is clear. Yes, that was the message about the Hierophant. Yeah. There was something with routine. I was feeling like in the preparation. Oh, wow. So today in the reading, I was working with that book. I was talking about its introduction from Pierre Frank about connecting and opening up to your divine love, to a true divine love. And he's talking about imagination and how it can be developed with a surely routine. And I think you you have quite, maybe it's a spiritual routine or a daily routine or something like, and here it's like how you become from someone who is, you have cultivated an inner presence in yourself that is so strong, where you can create and manifest it in self. And it's like, it's interesting because in the way how you connect to yourself, you are connecting to that divine love and to that quote unquote divine counterpart. It's like with every step you build up that security in yourself where you can experience that. Yeah, there's an advice to the presence of you, let it build up the momentum, as you would say, but just physically make a date with yourself to manifest, to go in that magnificence of your imagination. Like when you want to how would be, or how would look like a healthy, to imagine a healthy partnership, and really like how you feel it, because sometimes it's so interesting, because when you start to imagine it, like I want to manifest that goal, and then you find out what it's in the process. It's like maybe not in the first time, and you will find out when you do that. You will find yourself, because you feel, you imagine it in the process, you will see the blockages actually purely given through the process. Yeah. There's a wisdom in yourself. There's something that wants to create it, and I have a feeling that I was seeing eco-architecture. You could be an architecture of manifestation with the fairy energy. You could be someone who's with the druids, like old inherent wisdom that is in you, knowing how things are built up, and I think being imaginative can help you to find out what you want. I have a feeling that you can do it as well, and with being very illustrative, and here showing you that kind of illustration is, you're really precise in that. And we will look at the tarot cards, how it's more because here the question is coming up, it's like something that, who is the original, and I'm feeling like you are, yeah. So because we have the topic what is coming up as well, it's like when you come from someone who's emulating, as like an emulator, like coming or going away from the point where you imitate something to the point being the true artist, being the creator. And I have that, and with architecture, you are doing it so delinquently, with elegance as well. And I'm no guide, it's interesting me. I was guided to a woman I was encountered, and we were sharing clothes on a platform, and she had such a beautiful, like, she's doing modeling and architecture as well, and she had a really, like, you could say a playful energy, but as well as well collected, elegant. And while I was switching, my energy was switching, I was playing with it, trying out more how I would consider myself, how I would consider myself well clothed, well dressed, or I was switching up my style, I was playing with it. The battery had to me. I'm so sorry, I was talking about your strength, and I had to charge the battery. Well, I'm strong. Sometimes you would not say that, but, and that, so, sorry. Pardon me, so I will collect myself. While I was changing up the words, do you see that here? This is from my chair, and I've broken my chair during the preparation to charging the batteries, and I was talking about your strength, and well, I can say it was physically coming through. I wanted to, I had the thought maybe I should give the chair his last, because I felt like he's not resurrected. I will see how that connects to your reading. Auf jeden Fall, that's German. I'm so sorry. Something unexpectedly. It could be as well that you have some unexpected. You're charged. What I'm feeling, you are charged. Your energy is charged, and yeah. Okay, interesting. I had that in the Celestine Aqua Aura pile as well, to change the cards to connect to it. I'm hearing now, yeah. Okay. I'm feeling like watery sounds or something with colorful with watery sounds, and something wants to come out, to be read out, to be yeah, some voices who were oppressed. Okay, we have the moon, and I was seeing, I hope you can see it here, we have the moon here. Then we have this card, the Nine of Pentacles. It's a 10 of Pentacles in the rose quartz pile. Interesting, it's a good sign actually, because with the Nine of Pentacles you are bathing in luxury, or you have gained a stage of success, or something that will provide you your wealth profoundly and perfectly, and you enjoy it. And we have the Four of Pentacles here, so I will look about it, because the Four of Pentacles is coming afterwards, but tuning into your energy. Okay, deconstructive. There's something with deconstructive and building something up. And yeah, I was getting a message that was coming through before, and I don't think not that I would given it not right, but it comes to you more clearly, is that maybe you will make a decision or a choice, maybe to move somewhere else. I'm giving a situation where you make a choice, but then there's a connection, and now the lights from the opposite of the building I'm looking at is purely coming into, yeah, they were lighting up. The lights went on, and I have a feeling with the moon, I'm hearing wavy, flowing with your emotions, and it's like you are emotionally guided, or you follow that movements of your emotions through with the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you have a goal or something, like that it's and interesting, I have to say, I'm feeling at first, it's like I'm feeling your energy. So connecting that to the message to the twin flames, and with the queen, it was queen gesagt, king, queen, so the masculine, feminine, I think adversity. We have the King of Wands. We had the King of Wands and the rose quartz pile, and I think I was currently reconnecting to that. We have the King of Wands, but there it was in another version, And we have this kind of card. This kind of card is an extra card who stands for conflict. And I am feeling like you are doing it really like with elegance. I have a feeling that you have a soul mission here, you for yourself. Finally sad because when you come here, because connecting with that divine love of your twin flame, in that theme you will acknowledge yourself, or you will acknowledge that there's a complementary complementary mission as well. But I have a feeling like it's like when someone is moving money, but for a higher good. I'm feeling like, and with the architecture, I was getting a really clear message about someone who is taking up on that, and we have here the King of Wands, and I wanted to say Queen of Wands. Someone who is great and creatively well, and with the illustration, has that, I'm hearing modality, has that capacity to create something that is bigger than one individual, but do it in a way connected to nature. I'm feeling, and I was seeing eco-architecture, I was like, in a way I was connecting with Druid wisdom that is really good for nature. Something that serves not just the higher goods, but is actually acknowledging the wisdom of the spiritual realms of who's maybe if you would see that in a video, we wouldn't have thought that because of the how you wear clothes or how you take great care of your outlooks, but it is not determined by that. Determined by that, it's like I'm feeling with you that, and with the I have another moon card as well, and with the King of Wands, we have here a huge our future or choice, that is what I'm feeling with you. And we have Piscean energy, Sun Dolphin. Now, I was looking at that card before I was, and here we have re-envision the future you, where you wish to live. I hope you can see it here. And for charging my light, I had to, so we have now candlelight. I hope it doesn't, there's something where you are intuitive guided, but it makes a really huge effect on the collective. And if you have a vision, trust that. With the second pile, it was more individualized. And about the energy, with you, you are an architect of your dreams. You're an architect of your destiny. You're not just for yourself, but for a collective. I'm feeling like you will make a change, a difference in how you bringing something or people together, how you I'm hearing archivist, also Archivar, librarist. Hope you can, your energy is like really, with the King of Wands, it makes sense. Okay, this is interesting. Those both cards were coming up in the second pile. Six of Pentacles, and we have the Ace. No, this card, the Ace of Pentacles, was coming. This energy was coming up. It could be that in the collective there are like energies who are helping, constructing, supporting, supposing. And we have Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles is talking about wealthy, being wealthy, not just gaining wealth, but having profit, success, gratification. In a field, I'm feeling that strongness, that it's like when you raise your voice in your truest sense, and you know that it's not just a thing. You have like maybe you have organized yourself. I'm hearing desk work, done that, and now you are setting the tone of the Ace of Pentacles. It's like that moment when between what if it all went wrong, but what if it all went right? And it's like that Aries energy, and we have the King of Wands here. And the Four of Pentacles, it's like your soul has chosen coming into the Four of Pentacles and then deciding, no, I will just, maybe something with Asia, because I'm reading from right to here, and then we have here rose, green, scallop, yellowish. It's really like helping an energy coming into the earth. It could be as well like birthing something. And wasn't I telling you that with a stork that is coming through something is birthing into an environment where it will have maybe, I'm thinking, because I was getting the match, yeah, I'm hearing an energetic match, but environmentally is thought. And now I'm guided to, I think it was a gardener or someone who is a farmer, I think in Singapore. It was a documentary about him, and he had that like 9 to 5 job. I'm not pretty sure if I'll find him again. Maybe Christopher. And there was an interview where he was quitting that job and he was going to, I think it was India. And India was giving them an impulse, and then he was coming back. And it could be that it's not that you move away, but if you move to another city, another town, another country, maybe for a while, maybe learning something new there. Like I'm hearing pottery in Japan, or when you conduct yourself with someone like who loves that fine artistry. But yeah, doing something greater than what an individual could ever be. And I'm feeling like, and I'm seeing little words like, yeah, it's like to the country. I don't know why I'm guided to green and summertime. There's something with the energy. I'm now guided romantically. Maybe you had to find out who you really are. And I'm hearing like doing all the necessary steps, but you have done it with this card I'm seeing here. I'm hearing again Queen. I'm hearing Queen of all different angles. And yeah, what I want to say with Six of Pentacles, there's something like, it's like success is well provided. And with the Ace of Pentacles, so starting something, I'm hearing with someone, yeah, okay, there's something, maybe you will, I will pick some, I'm hearing a love interest. Why is it Four of Swords? Okay, I'm hearing like possibilities. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's something. Sorry. Okay, it's not directly a message. It is a message, but okay, you have a great vision, but something's, I would not say interfering, but it's depending on making a change or a choice where you feel independently, and it's not depending on, I would say more, it is reconnected to your divine love, to the one who will share that. I'm hearing that sword. We have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, but what I was drawn to before, so I'm hearing something shallow, and we have the Page of Pentacles. It's not the King of Pentacles, but with this card, the Koi Suigua, it's a special card, the Pioneer of Asian Design, philosophy and methodologies. What I'm feeling is like, whatever you do and however you create it, you do it with so much in your own unique way, and there's something greater will coming up. And then the King of Cups, but it was like really in the Judgment card. And I was talking about the fairies, and here we have the fairies, and the King of Cups and the fairy. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm seeing it. It's like we have that vision, you do it, but then it's like interfering. It's like I was seeing like someone is deciding, I will move. Okay, I'm done here. Occasionally I'm looking at all these kinds. I know I'm not feeling, or I don't want to plant it here. But then I will move maybe to another country. But then it's like there's that King of Cups. And I'm dialed in, I'm hearing that one. And we had the Death card, the Scorpio card here. I'm sorry. We have a Scorpio card. And then the Ace of Cards, we had the Four of Swords, and yeah, together. It's like the universe would say, whatever you have planned for yourself and your vision will give you that divine, quote-unquote, counterpart, that love, and it's like when you switch from the earth realm to the soul planet, like, yeah, I will do it, but then it's like, yeah, it's that man. And I'm hearing like, it's like the universe is confronting you, not just with, because I was like, it's like a possibility, but it's like that knowledge or that wisdom that it's not one possibility, because that person will be the possibility. It's not, and he's not a possibility. It's like step by step finding out that actually that person is meant for you. But I'm hearing like that's a few steps furthermore. So coming back to the now. Here we have the Four of Swords. In the Four of Swords we have the King of Cups. Perfectly. It's really perfectly. I'm hearing like it looks like maybe a love interest. It's like on the outside it could like so interesting with you, because I was given that huge, strange, individual energy, and then we were coming to the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords is because the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords is like, both cards are talking about, the Eight of Swords is like, can talk about leaving a situation then that is not good for you. And I'm feeling like, it's like, I was feeling in this something like, I don't know why, it's like, it's not hindering, it's like we have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is as well talking about something that maybe something has, because five was connected to changes, something has not played out as you prefer to. And we have the Judgment and the King of Cups and the Death. Okay. Maybe your divine love is... Okay, that is a hard story. Yeah, at first I was getting the glimpse that it was not like that you would have thought it would play out like that, but it's like your soul is, yeah, but it's a direct way. It's like, yeah, there's this, and then it's, but in a way as well, it could be, and I'm seeing 3-3, I'm seeing, okay, I'm seeing now a guidance that will help it depict it better for you or for me. What I can say is that everything will play out perfectly, or it is, yeah, I think I've given, yeah. Wow. It's like I'm connecting to, I would say a collective, but something, there's a message. I have a feeling it's like a message before the actual reading. And the message is here that Okay. Two of Pentacles. Whatever circumstance, situations you are in, they are, I'm hearing like architectured in a way, like it will help you to come to that I'm not really sure if it's a moment. I'm hearing the saying, I would have told you otherwise. And wow, yeah. You have here the Four of Swords. I had that kind of in the other piles because I was feeling the strength you have and the visionary and your divine love, or the count in that say your partner has to have the ability to hold it for you and with you. We have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You have a huge like being, it's not control in a negative way, it's like control or a responsibility. It's because of your soul mission, you are guided away where some of you will say, please just say the message. I'm looking at the cards because we have your Judgment cards and the Death card, and the Major Arcana can be sometimes your higher self that is like okay, what I can say is a situation, it's like laying back, laying something to rest, leaving something. Because it was not, I'm hearing it was not meant for you in the first place. And that was, it's like a heart. I'm feeling like my heart is like, and I don't want to confirm a message. For me, it's really important to say, so when you open your heart, and I really want to say, take what resonates, but there's something in your soul, and with the Death card, I'm hearing higher achievement. You have to understand that this is the big message here. You have to understand, as a soul, in your soul essence, you have the ability and capacity, and now I'm connecting to I hope that I pronunciate his name. It's Melchizedek, Drunvalo Melchizedek. He stated in one of his books, he said, so I am coming here, I came to Earth, and then I'm actually lazier or more comfortable to not doing that work I'm here to do. And they had to go on a journey and travel the world and working with the Kundalini energies of the Earth. And it was like, I think it was in German, the book is called, as titled Die Schlange des Lichts. It's about it's a book about the Kundalini, and he did something with his partner. So yeah, you will do something big with something. He did something, I would not say a ritual. It was like really working with the environment, with the earth, with the energy of the earth. And why Judgment? Ace of Swords. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords, I'm guided to that Avalonian message and I was connecting to the Druid, to Avalon, to Glastonbury, you could say, but you are holding something in your energetically field. You're not the energy, it's soul. This is how your soul is, how your soul is, I'm sorry, because of the camera. Now I'm seeing, I had that in the rose pile, in the first pile, because we have here the Four of Swords and the other cards I was drawing to. It's like I'm holding my breath, I'm like seeing the cards, and because what I'm feeling, we have here the Ten of Swords card, and there was a situation where, okay, I'm feeling it was constructed to trigger, it was not a want, but trigger the abilities to not just to transform, it can be to transform with the Death card, but to all to lay something into rest. And I thought at first, because it was connected, maybe leaving someone behind, but I'm feeling like there's a version of you, and yes, it's well in your divine love, but leaving that to rest, and there's something in you, and I'm so strongly guided to, maybe you do art, like when you, I'm hearing like what everyone knows, like it could be like something like performing, I'm guided to dance, or something showing publicly, but then you're doing it together with something like, it's like when you have musicians, you have the dancers, you have the director, the leader, you have someone who's the choreographer, someone who does the costumes, well collaborated, and then you have that in your energy of your soul, and you're connecting that, and it could be a tribe as well. I'm not seeing that here, but someone or something was, because something that was all there all along, and I have a feeling maybe you were energetically or in your resonance when you was where you were growing up, it was so there, and I have a with me in the how I broke this chair. You have to learn how to not just build up your strength, to work with your own strength and with your own heart. And I have a feeling with the King of Cups, it's interesting because I think we had that in pile number 2, there was more Queen energy, but and it's interesting because the King of Cups, and now it makes sense because we were starting with the Moon card. There's something with your intuitive abilities, and I'm hearing it. You cannot. It's like the universe assured. And here, this card, it's one of my cards. It's one of the doubled card, you could say, in that card deck, because this Ten of Swords card is speaking about someone, you could say, saving someone from darkness, something from bringing something into light, and we have that here as well. And in that moment when you decided, it could be like, it's like, because you have a spiritual responsibility. If you know that someone is in danger, it's like when someone is hurt or has a wound or was affected by a coincidence, by something with what was happening, then you have the spiritual responsibility in the astral realms to help him. Even if you are personally connected, this is where it can be, I don't want to say harmful, it can be tough, because when you're personally connected, you have your own emotional resonance, and emotions will come up, and you have to calm down. This is where you're connected what happened in Avalon, when you were teaching yourself with all the spiritual techniques, or at Atlantis, when you were building up that strength, or all the apprenticeships in all lifetimes, and I'm seeing a huge lineage from wherever you have started and wherever you've come, and from whatever planet you are in. With the Ten of Swords, there was something happening that it's like your higher self, and I'm seeing it here with the card. No, it's not here. The Moon card. What I want to say, your higher self make it really clear, or the universe made it really clear with the Queen. Yeah, okay. Here's the different nuances. I was remembering it from another pie, but now it's I'm collecting back the message, because we have the King of Wands and we have the King of Cups. And the King of Wands is someone who can really conduct, who can really create. Here's the King of Wands. But we have the Moon. The Moon card is, I think it could be Archangel Haniel as well. Yeah, we have the Piscean energy. It's like your strongness and your divine love and account. That is so interesting. It could be possible that your divine counterpart or love, because we have the Death, we have Piscean, we have the King of Cups, there's a Scorpio water sign, and we have here both cards with 4 swords. And in a way rescuing that individual from the darkness, as you can see here. It's provided that experience in the death card literally provides you that knowledge to be in your truest sense, even if it's very fragile, because fairies or elementals or something, it's really subtle energy. And because I was diving deeper and I was like, okay, what message was giving in, but now it makes even more sense. 2 cards were coming up, and we had here the 4 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Wands as well to the 4 of hope you can see it here. So we have the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords is like, you see how they totally change up and how she's standing in her environment energy. I hope the light is really good for you. Here it's like he's like grabbing her, and do you see that? There was a situation with your divine love that was not good. It could be like location, relocating, circumstances, persons, everything was, and here it was really like something had to clear out before you could combine it. It was like in the astral realms, like something had to, and I'm feeling with the 4 of Swords, why you were laying down the sword, or it was invoked, because I was seeing like when you, with the Ace of Swords, because I have another tarot card deck, and in the description they're standing that not everyone wants that sword to grab it, but not everyone will it, or is like with Camelot and Arthur. Was it Arthur? I'm sorry, I think it was Arthur, who was King Arthur, yeah. Actually, it's interesting because I was feeling where I'm feeling a very divine feminine energy, but it had to be provided, and I think in connection with the divine love, or divine love. And here it's a quote, or what that's it. The love I am, or I have, embody with you. And coming from that 4 of Swords into the 4 of Wands, it's like, yeah, the 4 of Wands is talking about fulfillment. It's when you feeling everything coming together, and it's like not just your motivation, but it's like your has recalibrated. And I'm hearing astonishingly beautiful in your divine love, how you are and your capacity. And I'm feeling you wouldn't get the full picture if you would not. It's like if you would if you would have I'm hearing compelled yourself of your own true strange nature, and you are so connected to nature, to the environment, and there's the motivation, there's something to really change something inherently on this earth's plane. And while I'm talking to you, you cannot see it because I have closed my eyes, but what I'm feeling is like there's that huge strength and capacity in you, and not just capacity, but I have a feeling it could be as well that there could be a person, or you were like, okay, no, maybe we are not meant to be together, or it was not like I'm hearing now well constructed. I have a feeling that if you in Earth Realms spoken, you are creative, the kind of art you do is fueled by the divine, and that will come up even more. And you could lead a whole tribe, a collective, something that is so beautiful. And whatever you do, please don't give up. Don't give up. But I don't feel you will. Yeah. It's interesting because in every pie I was guided to, and through all these changes I had to do with charging the battery, I am using the book by Pierre Frank and doing choosing a paragraph, and it's the book about how you can open up yourself to your one love, to your true love. And Here's an example how the church is using, maybe I should not say that on YouTube, scars or anxiety, like auch layers of anxiety or scars to control humans. Yeah, I'm getting the message. You have the ability to lead and have the feeling with control, but not being controlled. And I'm feeling like that. Do you know when a leader is good? When he provides a collective and he knows he's a king. But I'm not here because I'm a king. I'm a king because I serve the individual's benefit. And you can do that. And sometimes you have, we all know that frequency of, like in commercials, when anxiety or stress is used to accommodate, to hold that frequency. And I have a feeling to overcome it collectively. Yeah, I have a feeling you have the strength through your creative art and work to I'm seeing huge, I'm now guided to the yellowish light. Your light you can provide where, or you will handcraft, or you will something create that collectively will create a space, or you have the ability to create a space with your art, with your frequency, and with your partner as well, because doing that kind of work, your partner has to be equipped for that, has to be strong, and has a sense and emotional capacity to, because it's like you cannot do when someone is like I'm now guided to when your husband is in the army, and when they're coming back, or so they have a totally different kind of experience, and maybe that's not the greatest comparison, and please pardon me, I don't want to conquer any limits, or I have a feeling that your higher self, or has had an intuitive education where you have abilities to help people, even in situations where it's not, and I would say no one would ever, if they would say that, because those kind of, it's like with the Ascended Masters, I mean, with Yeshua you could feel it. There's a huge, the first message, and I want to reconnect it, was with that you provide something collectively in an environment to change a landscape, and it could be as well subtly, is that a word? But I'm feeling like really profound, and profoundly that you change like a concept. Choosing going a path, but it's with you, it's like there's a strong vision and you will know what it is. It could be as well that you decide to be in the performing arts and not knowing, but I think in the younger times it was like, okay, there was that like like a hint, like a sign, like an angel feather, but later on it was like really like, no, this is your vision. And it's like knowing why you're doing it. I'm seeing 33. We have here, and this was another message, the Empress, the Three of Pentacles. And it's so interesting because I'm giving you some messages and I'm feeling like, okay, there's another detail on it. And it's like, really, as you are getting, I'm hearing shortly or briefly, you are just like, being in contact with spiritually. And it's like not like doing sometimes singing chants or mantras, so it's like you're doing it and you do it with a purpose, with an intention, with an and this is like something so different when you know how to chant some, when you know like the buildings in Egypt, or and everyone is like, okay, how they could do that, and it's like, they use frequency. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's something, and I was telling you here with the Four of Wands, there's something in someone, and your divine love is someone who's it could be that in former times I'm seeing 444, you have experienced relationships where people try to control you, or it could be as well that in the S realms there were individuals, avatars, or from the where like targeted at you to so that you will be blocked. This is a deep topic, and I will not go deeper here into it because I don't think this is the right environment to do that. But what I can say is that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles, because it's like you can talk up on YouTube with all the soulmate cards, and you can talk about that, and this is sweet and kind and really serves a good, I would say high motive, but going deeper. And for those kind of jobs or works, like you have to educate to build up. It's like doing an apprentice, like your craftsmanship. It's good that it takes 12 years. It's good that it takes like 8 years. Because you will be, I would not say it tested, you would be, you have the stamina, the capacity, the strength, the inner presence to stay grounded, to know that there's always the coming back to yourself, to the divine love. And what I'm saying here, and as we have the Empress card, there's a huge element with you that you, in your own individual journey, is really important for that journey where you are guided or coming together or be with. Could be as well that some of you are together already with that person. It's a huge, I think the person will see your capacity and will see your and it has to be, your spirituality is not, or your wisdom, your higher knowledge is not something that you should be depleted. And he's the one, because, or she's the one with them, and the one who's, because they were the person. It's like he's the one because he's acknowledging, otherwise he would not acknowledge themselves. There's something with the Three of Pentacles working together. I had here the Ace of Cups, and so here from Heart Turns the Starfish, this is the Two of Wands. And I had that, and I said that before I started, 4-4, and then we had not 10-10, and 4-4, and here with 2-2. So Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles lifting you up. I think your divine love, I think in a way you will play the main role, in a way, like maybe energetically, but he will just be, and I want to come to those kind of pictures. And the Wheel of Fortune, I don't want to, hope you can see it with the light as well. We have lifting you up, and we have the Four of Wands and the Starfish. It could be as well that sometimes you're asking, because you're doing all that kind of a job, and you're asking yourself, personally, I think he sees you as an individual, and here's a great aspect that for you it's important that in that, I'm not pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I was asking if your divine love is working the spirit world, and we have the World card. This is a statement, and I have a feeling like that he's standing more in that he's helping you to see you individually. It's like when you're a great sportsman or woman, or however you identify, that you see your, to coming back to like when you have your tribe, your people who really adore and love you, and you see you just like the human side of you, like that, who needs that sweet and kindness. And maybe sometimes you just love to see YouTube, like little kind of like who's my future spouse, or who's like, and I don't want to belittle that. This is not the way, because that sweetness in your heart can provide you something that helped you along the way. So, and all of the greatness, we are not free of that. Wow, I'm seeing now the sun is going down and that reddish, really beautiful. Yeah, I think your divine love is someone who can really see you in that great light, but it's like, and he can carry you, and he remembers that it's like, now it's ringing. I had that in the second pile as well, that ringing about this really important message here as well, that you are provided with that beautiful, man, husband, wife, partner. I think it could be as well, it could be a gift of the divine to let you know that all what you do and how you do it, you as well are, I'm hearing you're supposed to, we had that with the family as well. Knowingly or know that whatever you do, there's your energy is going into a collective, even if it's a family in a quiet little town, but it will like radiate out even further. Yeah, I'm seeing inner child healing here as well. We have the Magician, Justice card, and I think Three of Cups. Interesting. For your pile, the Two of Cups, and we had the Wonder card were not coming out. What's interesting is because we have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is for me the ultimate. It's like love, it's like allure, it's like unconditionally. In the Magician, what makes sense is that with the Magician, and we have the World card here, is that as divine counterparts, when we have the World and the Magician, it's like really two persons who really like in their honest true energy, and who would never said, it's like like maybe totally different, a beautiful couple. I want, because with all what I've said before, I want finally, I'm seeing 333, but I want to give you more about your divine counterpart. I want to give you the cherry. So, okay, that's interesting. So the neighbor was calling me, and okay. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's interesting because I was ringing bells. I know that by those kind of readings, there comes some disturbance, turbulence, and but it's all figured out. Here we have. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. So coming back to your reading, I was asking about your person. Yeah, what I'm feeling here is that we have the Magician and the World card and the Three of Cups, and I'm seeing now, and now it's 3 hours 30 minutes. I know that the number 33 is connected to Yeshua, the Ascended Masters. I know already why the Two of Cups are not coming up, or were not coming up in this reading, because here's a really, I don't want to say one is even more divine than the other, but there is something, 3-3 is when you are really connected with Jesus and Yeshua and the other ascended masters. And yeah, it's a turning point. I think with that divine love, I would say with the divine love, with the world person, or the magician, it's like really like when you're conquering each other, or you are like, maybe you've in the astral realms you have connected already, and I'm seeing you as well as I'm hearing, do you know when you hear music and there's like various artists, but you are the artist? It's like you will never be collected in I'm hearing a samplist, like where it's like, okay, there's like, I mean, that could be beautiful as well, but you have like your own, you will characterize your own, with your work, with your artistry, you will, yeah, you will create your own, your own topic, your own, how do you call that? Your own field, your own career field, whatever topic you are in, you will reconstruct it to something even bigger, even more. Yeah. Interestingly, we have 2 cards, and we have the Tower card here. It's just interestingly beautiful. We have the World card and the Magician, and I was asking about the person. We have the Tower, the King of Pentacles. That's so beautiful, because we have the 9 of Cups. He or she, that divine love is a dream come true. And we have the Page of Cups. So we have the King of Pentacles and the World card. So this person is significantly characterized by the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who is established in his work field. He is known, or is professionally known for whatever he does, whatever he do, and it makes him very proud, but not in a proud where he has gained some prejudices, or is he's feel honored, but he will always be humble, not in a negative way. He will be staying close down to earth, because he's Pentacles. When you are the King of Pentacles, truly King of Pentacles, you will respect, and that's why you're connecting so much. We were talking about the environment, about the fairies. Never start a fight with a fairy about the nature and about the environment. Respect the elements, and I think your energy is like that. And it's so interesting because here's the Magician energy and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who's providing a success, like every time he's doing something. Everything he does, he's like the captain. He's like everything he does turns into gold. And yeah, financial security. Then we have someone with a good sense for business, someone who is good in financial. Yeah, that was coming through. I think you as well and your divine life, you both together are financially really good, and you are like conquering it in a well, and you know it. Yeah. It's so beautiful when you're talking about in a reading about a person, because we have the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. That is so beautiful. It could be a child as well with the page, but what I'm feeling here is the dolphin. Someone is maybe he's the King of Pentacles, and then again we have a water sign and earth sign. The Tower could be wave pools. 16. The number 16. Krass. I think it was not that pile, it was the other pile, but it was showing up. Tower card, I wanna sometimes. Okay, this is, oh, sorry. I was talking in German. I was like, because I'm like, surprisingly, because the Tower is connected to Aries and to Scorpio. And with the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. Interesting, what I had this year was when we were starting, and I have to say my voice for this pile was switching up, like, you know, like I don't know where. Like I'm going forward, and I hope you were not depleted by that kind of energy. Yeah. What I'm feeling here is that because this year was, I feel the goddess energy, and the goddess energy has to be, because we are here on Earth, and Earth is a feminine planet, and I was hearing that saying, what? And the divine light has the stars and the moon and the planet has done to you, that you have to manage that. And I'm feeling it's coming through again. You have that vision to work here. And when we were starting, I think it was with Venus in retrograde. I wanted to return. Maybe someone has their Venus return. Yeah, I hope you say that. When we have that, what I have come across is, or what I have observed is that we're starting Venus in Aries, and with that huge, like, and now we are coming into the Scorpio season, fall, and so we're starting with Aries, who is like spring, like going forward, and both are connected to Mars energies. And then going straight into, and you can be like, and I was feeling that in the full moon in Aries, the last full moon, then the energy, it's like moving forward, and then you're coming like, it's like coming back home. Then there's that Scorpio energy, and when Venus is already full in direct, and I was feeling like, I personally felt that, individually felt that this time, it was, for me, it was like very like, okay, we do that. This time it's like you're doing something for going maybe into hermit mode, or maybe you had it as well. You have gone for it for you, and then you were just going straight into your coming back home. Yeah, again, there's that motive from going somewhere and coming back and providing something with a better skill or education. And I have a feeling that this person here has that. And with the Tower card, it's like combining something that is so good to be true, but then it's your love, it's your, I'm hearing enhancingly beautiful, and the King of Pentacles. And what I have, it's so beautiful, because I was like, okay, we have no Two of Cups. But then, and I'm seeing 33, we have the Lovers. Concluding your reading, and we have the Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, the Tower. And we had that Tower, in a way, it's like, throughout the reading. And yeah, it's like your higher selves, they have known for a long time and for a long way, and they have known it, and you can see it. It's like, yeah, it cannot be anything like that. And it's like the ultimate depiction of an ocean of love. And I don't want to say to romanticize it or to stylize it, yeah. And I was seeing the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is standing for emotional fulfillment, for everything that, for being, big harmony, and for you and your environment. And I think you can create that through your relationship, through yourself. And at foremost you had to, furthermore, at first you had to harmonize with yourself, and then you could do this thing like, that you are being blessed and you're feeling loved, and materially, in the material plane and emotionally, you feel your needs are being met, and there's so much peace, so much joy, and so much unconditional love for you. And I was hearing that in one pile. It was, I think, in the Aqua Aura pile, marriage, and here we have, it's a really, I mean, it's divine love. and it's in nature, but sometimes it's good. It's like you have really a positive outlook, and yeah, you have that you create through that relationship positive relationships with your children, and creating a nervous system, creating who feels secure. And I have a feeling that, like, I know, quote unquote, looking at the future is like, because we are here and now, and that is already the past, and the future is like a step back in the next moment, but the presence we are in is more important. Like that is that you are secure for your family, and I think family is really important for you, and I think this is a big message for both of you as well, because we have the world and the magician, and doing magic wisely and correctly, you will always you will always state the higher divine good. You will use your wisdom and alchemize and transform it into something better, gooder and divinely guided. That's white magic. And the World card as well as the Ten of Cups is that emotional freedom. You could say freedom, but a lot of where you can trust. There's an environment. I have a feeling what as well you could do, or what you would do, and it's when we look at the architecture and the landscape, you do it inherently beautiful. And all, maybe you have, I'm thinking of the Queen of Cups, but it's interesting because we had the King of Cups and the King of Wands, and as well you could be as well in your natal chart that you have like water placements, fire placements, zodiac sign wise, and you, with the Death card, the Tower card, you transform it inwardly and bring it here onto Earth, and that's sometimes like going and breaking your limits and going above and beyond, and it's so beautiful to conclude that reading with you, because we have the Nine of Cups and the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, and I'm feeling in the light, it's a perfect moment because I don't know how long I will have light here. It's so beautiful, and I'm grateful and thankful that I could read your energetically field. You're always protected, guided by your higher self, by the divine, and I would never have thought doing such a reading. I'm hearing it was necessary, and I hope I created a space where it greatly provided you that necessary wisdom and a field of resonance where you can operate truly, freely and securely, where you can navigate you through that ocean of love. And I want to say I wish you all the best, but wherever and whenever you do and hear the reading, I hope you your day will take shape in a great way, wonderful way, and form. And thank you that you have let me read for you, and hope you the best, and thank you. An ocean full of love. Bye.